You saw nothing happen. Anyway, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2, Session 11. Last time we finished off the main game and defeated Sephiroth and did the annoying Mushroom 13. This time we are heading through the Cave of Remembrance, the new super dungeon added into Final Mix.
Remember on that platformer that was in Kingdom Hearts 2? Here it is.
Yeah, especially when we get to the conveyor belt part. That, ugh. Oof.
And with the Cave of Remembrance, we also get a WoW Sophie. Quickly, what are your Pokeballs?
I am here.
Mission Impossible?
Don't worry, we saved it. Don't worry, we saved you guys for nothing. We redid everything, except quicker.
Ah!
Didn't see anything.
Oh no! It's like Smash Brothers, he ate my jump! Ah! But yeah, this is the area where you're able to get the Remembrance Gems, which are the final thing required for Synthesis. And that's why I haven't been able to get Ultima Weapon yet.
Yeah, they really spread out Ultimate Weapon and Final Mix. I had to do a lot of stuff in order to get it.
I mean, to be fair, they did that in 1 though, and here it's nowhere near as bad as 1. 1 has no reason for the Ultimate Weapon to be that long, prolonged out. This time, it's really the only thing is just materials is the only thing that really keeps it like super long. I think you need to get to the last room technically to get all of the items. Oh my god, please.
Cause do they expect you, or at least they expect you to be able to make Ultimate Weapon by the time you make it to the chamber, right?
Yeah, and you can.
Not this chamber, but the boss chamber.
Yeah, you can do that.
Sorry, but you need to complete everything else just so you can get this ultimate weapon.
Well, really, you just need to get all the materials is the big thing. That is like the big difference between Ultima Weapon in Vanilla 1 and Ultima Weapon in here.
Now, I remember in Vanilla Kingdom Hearts 2, in order to make Ultimate Weapon, you had to get all the Oricon complexes, which I remember there was only 7 in the game.
Yeah, and it's the same here, it's just they've added in materials in Final Mix, so it takes a little bit longer till you...
It's just the fact, so if you want to make Ultimate Weapon, you have to also level up the mobile shops, so that way you can cut the materials you need for item making, item crafting by half.
Yep.
So that way you can actually make the Ultimate Weapon.
Mm-hmm. And Synthesis, to be fair, in this game has way more relevance because there's a lot more items you can make this time. And this is where you need to have all of your drive gauges level up, otherwise you can't make it through these kind of sections right here. Literally impossible.
This is what makes Cave of Remembrance like one of if not the best platforming segment in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah.
Is the fact that by the time, because like when you get to by the time you're into here, the game expects you to have all of your skills maxed out from all your.
Yeah, you are. Once you're in here, you're neck deep into Final Mix content at this point, so they expect you to be all leveled up and ready to go.
By the way, there are no checkpoints.
No. The only checkpoints are at the beginning of the room. Well, actually, no, there actually are quite a few of checkpoints in here.
I always thought that you had to do the Game of Remembrance in one go.
No, you do not.
Okay.
And you can totally leave out of here and stuff like that as well, so...
Hey Patrick, what level are you at right now?
I am level 71 right now.
Okay.
Remembrance Gem.
This is also the area where all of the hearts and nobody's that you have fought throughout the game will appear once again. All the cool ones and the annoying ones.
There are a few new types of them also introduced for this area in particular. My least favorite being the new kind of book one that basically you can...
I will die.
Well, it's because the book is basically made as its shield, and you cannot damage it, so it's like a aerial fat body, pretty much. And no, magic doesn't work on it either.
Out of curiosity, why is the Cave of Remembrance a thing within the world of Kingdom Hearts?
I believe, well, for the actual cave itself, it was, judging by a lot of the architecture and stuff like that, definitely seems like some kind of mining facility that was made in Radiant Garden at one point.
Because this leads to the chamber where you can refight the organization.
Yeah, that's the big reward for completing this dungeon, not only for all the items, but data rematches against every single organization member, and they are much harder than their original fights.
It's just one of those things where I know why this place exists for gameplay purposes, you know, because like, you know, yeah, in-game content, but as far as like within the world of Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I think the actual cave itself is supposed to be some kind of abandoned mining facility that was supposed to be in Radiant Garden. For the actual data fights, I believe the explanation is it's kind of a backup way to keep themselves like being remembered at some point. It's basically like a thing Vexen was working on. Pretty much.
Okay.
Thought of it as Zevnis' Batman hideout.
I mean, it kind of is that too.
It's gonna be a bit late because I'm buying food, so would death count for me. Alright, Urban.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I'm going to have the death count up once we get to the data orgs and continue the sheets so we know who is the super boss that takes the most lives from me, and I also got a little special gimmick for tonight once we get to the org fights that I'll talk about then.
Shudders at the thought of Data Zolden.
Oh, Data Zolden.
Oh boy,
Hey!
Never happened before, I don't think. Usually I'm the first one here for KH streams.
Jason kind of almost gave me a mini heart attack when he came in today.
Oh, what did you do this time?
I was just in the...
I came in rapid!
I was just doing my regular tweet outs and stuff like that on another tab, and Jason comes in without like Discord doing a noise, and he's just like, "Hey, Pat, how's it going?"
Hey, go back and get your big black friend!
Scared the shit out of me.
Man, how bad was your first experience at the cave of this cavern?
It honestly wasn't.
How underleveled were you?
Oh, I was pretty underleveled. But it was my first real experience with it. Was the part where I got like the most of my Cave of Remembrance boot camp was that last room, where it's like basically three nobody waves in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I also got stuck because, like, outside of you know, actually platforming Kingdom Hearts 2, which felt weird. I also got stuck in the very last room with all those nobodies.
Oh yeah, it's easily one of the hardest enemy rushes in the entire game.
Especially because Donald and Goofy are useless.
Yeah. Which data fight is gonna give me the most trouble, and why is it Zolden? Yeah.
I don't know, I think he'll die a good dozen times to Axel just because of his stupid fire gimmick.
Yeah. But yeah,
because I think that last room with all the nobody waves actually does a pretty good job at telling you, hey, if you're having a hard time here,
you ain't gonna stand a chance against the data org.
Prepare for these data rematches.
Oh, that's so sad. Let's just play Despacito.
Oh, you ain't leveled yet? Play Despacito.
Yeah, like, the cavern certainly gives you a good, warning when you first enter and, like, the basic enemies are dealing high amounts of damage. But yeah, it's definitely once you get to the nobody room, which you truly realize, oh god.
Yeah.
Well, even, like, earlier places, if you're coming in too early and you don't know, like, you get to that first encounter and, like, just the enemies are just demolishing you, and it's like, Am I supposed to be here right now?
Yeah.
As far as me actually knowing about the Hero Remembrance, because like I knew it was a thing because internet, but
I knew what was at the end of it.
I knew of what was at the
itself.
end. I didn't know of the actual dungeon itself.
Yeah, same. I just knew that you had to go through
Especially
a dungeon.
those Devastator recolors. Oh man, they're annoying.
And they're the only way you can get the crystal, the Remembrance crystal. So you gotta hack away at them.
Also, to be fair, the Cave of Remembrance also is a good place to grind. Not high enough level.
Yeah. That last room in particular. That's where I did a lot of my original level grinding my first time. And I am just gonna get away from this book enemy because I don't want to fight him right now.
Yep.
Listen, you went on my first list, so I gotta team you.
Know the difference between the better parts of valor is cowardice.
Yes. Which is why with Valor form you have no healing, so you run away.
The developers like just play the game. It's like, oh right, platforming was a thing. Just put it in here.
Remember when we tried that?
It was just like, wait a minute, people didn't like how there was barely any platforming in KH1, in KH2?
Me too.
Oh, we can fix that.
Oh yes, we can fix
We
that.
will give you a platform.
And they did, because I still say, because Stefan, I said this earlier, I think this is the best platforming section in Kingdom Hearts.
In general, yeah.
Yeah, in general.
Well, because also Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1 is kind of awkwardly platforming, because it...
They're still definitely getting the sense of 3D space combat and exploration.
Which is because like the Drake Dog Disney had a lot of great platforming potential with I forget what it's called.
Flow motion.
Yeah, with flow motion, where you can just bounce off of walls and just.
Flow motion kind of ruined any sense of platforming, honestly.
Yeah.
Do you know how many video?
Just find two corners and just keep jumping and dashing.
Yeah.
No, like the problem that I saw with flow motion is essentially the fact that with flow motion they can introduce all this big space, but there wasn't that much stuff to actually find.
Yeah.
How many videos are on YouTube that's like, KH3 is too floaty?
So you're saying that KH1 is supposed to be melee because it's the heaviest?
Well, then who is Brawl then?
358. Nobody likes because
well, no, I would say Dream Drop because that's the most floaty.
I was gonna try and make a
That's
joke.
not true.
I was gonna make a
People like
tripping joke, but I don't know.
I don't know actual competitive Smash enough.
No, I don't know how to make a parallel between that and Kingdom Hearts game. Like, which one trips over itself
Alright,
the most?
here's the final room, boys.
Also, yeah, this just entire structural change by walking
Yeah,
through
just
that.
suddenly Castle Oblivion kind of.
Man, the architect in this area must.
It's like a less dark world than ever was architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Castle Oblivion.
Yeah. I also guess that we are now by that rising waterfall part of Hollow Bastion at this point.
Yeah, remember that?
Dennis looks at Castle Oblivion. I like this decor. Let's use this.
Use it.
And they also have on the shortcut commands. Isn't it also in cards now?
No, it's not. For some reason, it's not that one.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, that's the first
Yeah,
one. Because
first-
Final Form wasn't activating for
That's
some weird
okay.
reason.
Was someone knocked out?
I think Donald was knocked out, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, I can look at the command sheet and yeah, they're squares, but they're not cards. Which is disappointing, because it's still weird that it's only in Nominade's room that you see that command style.
Yeah.
Like, you would think you would do it here. Yeah, these sections definitely make you abuse your forms and your limit invincibilities.
Oh, yeah.
Too many nobodies. Too many nobodies.
Pretty nobody.
Oh god, too many nobodies.
So many nobodies.
Listen! Too many nobodies.
And now it's time for you to bleed.
You gotta believe.
Did I ever use Pan here? I don't think so. I would usually use Stitch because I built the habit.
Yeah, normally I use either Stitch or Pan. I use Pan because he can get those poke frames in. Against Assassin. Against Assassin. Well, Genie just doesn't. Honestly, I used to defend Genie, but like after like learning the true power of Stitch, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Get me out of this lamp! Nora!
Wow, you've been free from the lamp for over a year.
But why do I still have these chains on my wrist? Because you're an idiot?
Because Nomura decided to not give you a new character model without them.
I doubt that was Nomura's decision. I think he just overlooked it. He was like, yeah, sure, that looks fine. Didn't actually worry about continuity with that. That's someone else's job.
Second.
It's kind of like someone like giving you.
We have a chase back on the show.
Huh?
Not right now.
What's that?
I'm so confused. What?
I heard Genie and Chain, but I feel like I missed the middle part of the conversation.
Oh, the
I checked.
gauntlets or whatever.
Genie still has his things in sequels, so they just.
Yeah. The design looks good, and they didn't want to worry about it. Despite the fact that realistically there'd be less work to not have them all.
These are a remembrance of the shackles of being stuck in prison for centuries, but these are really nice shackles.
You know, I hated being a slave, but man, was I stylish.
But my bling. Can you just whisper more of your bling? Nah.
It's like, I need to remember this stuff. Like the class.
These chains have my social ID on it. They have my safe passwords.
Gotta believe, Sora. Believe. Believe.
And of course, Donald
Believe
is not.
that your friends can be more useful than not at all.
No,
Well,
Donald is dead, so no, they're not.
Even more annoying because Donald is the key to some of the better stuff, like limits and stuff.
In Final Mix, yeah.
Come on, Donald. Where's your strength with DuckTales?
It hasn't been invented yet in this series.
Yeah.
Also, I definitely made use of healing items from the menu for this section.
Oh yeah.
What's only annoying is that because of how checkpoints work, you have to do it every single time you die. Donald's dead again already. Like, to be fair, Dragon Rush in any series would be great.
Find out in Kingdom Hearts 3. They were fixed Donald.
Probably not.
Nah.
Up in the demos that they
Donald and Goofy will be dead while the world-specific allies are doing all the work.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything demo-wise of how Donald and Goofy work in KH3, so.
Oh god, I just read not about them, but like, how are they gonna do Big Hero 6? Was that just gonna be like Hero and Baymax?
It looked like I only saw Baymax as a ally.
Okay, I'm going back in. What are we talking about with Big Hero 6?
For how party members are gonna work for that.
Party allies.
The party member in Big Hero 6 is Baymax himself.
Yeah.
Just Baymax, not any.
Yeah, I think the other ones will be like, say, Hercules or that kind of thing, where they're not technically part of the party.
Specific for a fight.
Yeah.
Or like single fight allies.
What they did with the Final Fantasy characters in the Battle of Thousand Heartless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has Zack and
what's
Auron been the only Final Fantasy characters that have been allies? Like with health bars and everything?
I think so.
And Auron's the only one who's actually been a party member.
Yeah.
Zack is still like in a single encounter situation, but he should have the health bar at that point.
It's important. You'll probably die midway through the lore, like you always do. Are there any party members in BBS?
Not. Yeah, they only showed up like occasionally, but not.
For like a boss fight, they were nothing as a full-fledged party member. Because I remember like you had Stitch as a ally for think they fight with Zantu and
yeah, and then
is it Zantu or Bantu, I forget.
and then all three of the Keyblade wielders team up for a boss in Radiant Garden.
Mm-hmm. I forget what it's called, but it has a great design. It's definitely a bit of hey, we're doing guard armor.
Yeah, again.
Again.
Don't you guys love guard armor? It's like how much we love Monstro.
Monstro, like I can kind of understand guard armor, but just being really proud of that initial design. But Monstro's just a little weird.
All right.
It's like
wow, first try.
You have this weird, crazy obsession with this whale. You don't want to let this whale die because I don't think
even
whales
have much potential. Like the level design isn't that intricate.
Ah,
the inside of a whale.
The room of vaulted cock.
Batman layer.
Alright, first give me my goodies. So, Lost Illusion, and I believe map over here.
Yeah. In case you ever want to go through there again.
Unless it's grinding for items, no.
Nope.
Alright.
I'm sensing some Kingdom Valley flashbacks.
Whoa. And here is the big part of tonight's session. Right here.
So you didn't know it, but we kept data constructs of all of these people, just in case.
Just
in case
cause.
of what? Just in case.
No, just... Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, now...
We need to remember that these horrible people existed.
Yeah.
I understand the logic.
My day was pretty good. I got a lot of homework this week. Because basically in my classes, this is basically my equivalent of midterms happening right now.
Fall break actually starts this week.
Nice. It's mainly because my classes, I have to do a lot of process books, which in the game industry is basically you documenting everything during a project. It's that they aren't exactly hard, they just take a lot of time. And it's one of those, you have to explain, why did you choose this for your game design, and why did you choose this for your game design, documenting all of that.
Yep.
Now, do I have...
I took all of one game design class, but I got the idea.
Alright, there we go. Getting a lot of good stuff. And now that we have... Wait, why is it not... Oh, wait, I think I gotta synthesize again. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why is it not?
I know we have a video game class in the upper levels. Might take
Twilight
that.
Crystal.
There.
Head into the world that never was, because I need a Twilight Crystal!
Gotta kill them sorcerers.
Gotta kill one sorcerer and then get out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, the Orichalcum or stuff like that isn't the problem, no.
Your one thing is a measly common enemy drop.
It's not. It's not exactly
Not that
common.
And the enemy doesn't show up that often.
Yeah,
That's
there's
the
only
more
like
annoying
3 rooms it can show up in.
Buddy, bye everybody.
And there it is.
thing. Good job. Good job.
Okay, leaving here because I want my ultimate weapon. Give me.
Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I
That's
am
too
at the
late.
big night.
Wait, no, we disappeared. Come back.
Alright.
I think one of the most entertaining things I'd heard, I think it was from Kaiser Netco during one of his late night streams, was that when they had started the Cell Saga, or maybe just Android Saga, they had met with Damian Clark during a convention or something. And he asked, like, oh, who's going to be doing your cell? And Takahata raised his hand, like, it's going to be me. He's like, hey, let me hear your imperfect. Hey, let me hear your semi-perfect. Then, hey, let me hear your perfect. Taka doesn't even finish a sentence, and he's immediately like, no, you're not doing it right.
Wow.
So Kaiser got to see, I think it was Kaiser and Masako got to see Taka get live training on how to do perfect cell.
Nice. Anyway, with all of this, Ultima Weapon! Keyblade above all others increases MP restoration by 75% once all MP is consumed.
The ultimate balance.
Yeah, it's usually my preferred keyblade. I'll go Decisive Funkin' a few times, but I really like the MP restoration of it a lot.
Oh yeah. Isn't it? I forget. Is it MP Hastera?
Astega, I think it's
Yeah.
Astega.
Also, I love that we're.
Okay, I'm back.
I love that we're.
Oh, by the
going
way,
beyond the
this AO
Agas in
updated.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
What got updated?
Sao Bridge.
What a bitch.
Sophie, what?
Sao Abridged.
Oh yeah,
I-
more.
Oh, SAO Bridge. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I brought that up yesterday.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
I support them on Patreon, so I already watched it 2 months ago.
That's
Oh.
fair.
Just imagine if you could do a Ultimate Weapon Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But
Sophie,
here's-
when they put it up, I think a month or 2 ago, it instantly got copyrighted by Sony.
Of course.
However, you a Patreon supporter, you could download the episode, which I was able to do, so I watched it the day it came out.
Where is...
Oh yeah, that kind of reminds me, talking PVZA and removed videos.
Did you guys see the update video that T4 Star did?
Yes. I
not
am very excited.
not
to
the
see
new-
Helsing.
not the new...
TLDR, talking about the stuff that we would care about the most. Excuse me, Patrick, specifically for you, T4 Star is going to be at Yomicon this year.
Well, I'm not... Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend Yomicon because the problem is play performances are pretty much at the same time as Yomicon, so...
Okay. They have an official release date for the official Double Hells, November 27th.
Nice.
Hellsing Ultimate Bridge is also coming out in November.
Sweet.
And for DBCA news, don't expect season 4 until 2020, because 2018 goes to 2019. You're gonna get the Trunks epilogue, Dragon Ball Kai Bridge 3, and BoJack.
Nice.
And also, they want to do the Other World Tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to BoJack.
I definitely am interested to see how they bring it together from all their build-up.
Yeah.
Considering we've had BoJack as an ever-present disembodied voice since Kai.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, what do we call it?
But going back to the conversation that I left in the middle of because I got a phone call. Yeah, Baymax is the only party member that we saw in Big Hero 6. He flies around with you, punches things, he can ride on his back and do a whole bunch of shoots.
Okay. So now the death count is going back up.
Alright, who we tackle it first, Pat?
Now here's where my gimmick of tonight is coming in.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, to my left monitor, I have a random number generator. It will
I
generate.
was just about to suggest that.
It's gonna generate a number between 2 and 13. I want to save Xemnas for last, but whatever number lands on it is the organization member we have to fight next.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's begin. So let us begin.
Our
Our
is 9, right?
our first number is going to be 2. So Zigvar is gonna
That's
be.
not a bad one to start with.
Yeah, Zigvar's actually pretty easy, honestly.
His pattern doesn't change much. He just has a lot more health and he attacks way more often.
Okay, Reflecta's on. The Naga. Yeah, oh, though for this, if I'm going to do that, then I want to equip Hero's Crest for this fight.
Mid-air combo.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume, because I've seen these data be matches, I've never actually fought them. So, I'm going to assume there isn't going to be that much news to talk about.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of news to talk about for some of them. For Zigbar, he gets a few new things. One, his sniper round lasts a lot longer. And 2, he does not reload. Ever. In this entire
Also,
fight.
his charge shot is almost impossible to actually hit him with.
So what you're saying is Zigbar found the... We say this Zigbar one day, he found movie script and go, awesome! In movies, they have a little bit of ammo until not.
Yeah, kinda.
Also, everyone has a lot of health, so fights can
Yeah,
go on for a while.
everyone now has Super Boss worth of health, so...
5. Oh.
But these are also my first time trying to tackle them on critical, so...
This is gonna
Urban,
be
that is a
long.
very broad comment because all you say is Persona 3 boss. Nice.
I don't know
My
which one.
friend has officially started Persona 3 today.
Cool.
Boom.
I still am only on the first month of my file. I just haven't bothered to start up again.
Yeah.
So, talking about the fight I did about that actually, talking about, and I can see that Zigbar has zombies with Zigbar.
Yeah.
Even for my sleep, he was still.
Makes me wonder how far ahead they were planning with Zigbar. I'm kind of curious because I highly doubt he had the whole Xehanort thing planned this far ahead, but I think he had had definitely planned that he wanted to do something with Zigbar.
I feel like Zigbar and Axel were like a situation of a lot of fan favorites stuff. Like definitely I'm gonna say like Zigbar, Axel, and Sayak to a lesser extent were pretty big favorites in a lot of the communities.
Axel being the biggest.
Well, Axel is clearly Nomura's favorite because he's just Reno.
Got it!
Also,
the
the
fact that
first,
he's also
one of the,
voiced by Quinn Flynn.
also, one of the first things we learned in Dream Drop is hey, Axel back.
Yeah.
Hello, Inkling. Thank you.
Got it memorized?
Thank you.
Oh, hi, Emily Clean.
Ah!
Welcome to the insanity.
Yeah, because we're gonna be here a long time tonight.
Well, Zigbar's not really using the Chicago typewriter because that also hits like a goddamn truck with
Yeah.
every bullet.
And it's my favorite weapon in RE4.
It's so ridiculous. I like the hand cannon just because it's so ridiculous, but yeah,
Yeah.
Chicago typewriter is forever. I still have never actually unlocked the hand cannon because I've never bothered going through all of Mercenaries.
Yeah. Good to know you are, Dad. Hey, lots of bits, thank you.
Hey Patrick, what about that money you don't get?
Is he getting that now?
Patrick, I'm still waiting on my half of nothing.
But nothing
Patrick,
is
my half of nothing.
nothing is eternal. Nothing is everything.
Patrick, I'm still waiting on my half of
Oh
nothing.
god, here. Desperation move.
Oh yeah. You see that a lot, unfortunately, in a lot of these Super Boss
Yeah.
fights.
Okay,
But
now
my
hug
desperation attack again.
the middle, hug the middle, hug the middle, hug the middle. Oh god.
Middle is your best friend, not the corner where everybody else is.
Don't trip up.
Yeah, so imagine going through the whole desperation attack and just not using reflect.
Yeah, just never know and reflect.
Not knowing how powerful reflect is because you just don't.
It's like not using arrow in Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, man,
Younger me probably would have used it when Kingdom Hearts 3. I used to hit everything with the keyblade.
Ah!
where's those sounds, Patrick?
Scream!
Oh, desperation attack again.
Oh,
Like I
those
said,
strikes
you see
is
a lot.
him trying to fight off the despair away the food. Like, Patrick, come here, little boy.
Donald, get out of my way! I swear, if you get me caught in these lasers.
It sounded a little bit like Jester for a moment.
You can't escape, Patrick.
Speaking of, man, some of the best stuff about DMC3 is just seeing all the mocap they had to do for those things. I think one of the funniest ones is when Jester throws Virgil across a room.
Yes.
And when he hits the ground, two people had to hold up his legs so that it looked like he was sliding. It's so funny. Yeah, if you go to Ruben
Oh,
Link
God.
on YouTube,
Oh,
you can
God.
find most of those for DMC3 and 4.
Thank
can
you,
also
Donald.
watch all of them. That's a weird
Donald.
thing to say.
Yes, I have
Yeah,
seen the
Ruben-
data speedrun, and it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, Ruben Langton has videos for everything, including the Shakespeare off between Dante and what's his face from DMC4.
Nero? Or...
No, it's the boss. the scientist.
I don't remember his name off the top of my head.
I don't.
Brilliant scientist!
Is it Saint?
And Sigmar first try!
I think his name's Saint.
Wow,
Good job.
especially the party character, you go down fast. Ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum.
He's more annoying than actually powerful.
Yeah. 95 bits for that, thank you!
I've been very generous lately.
Alright, and
We're
defense
having
boot.
dinner. Be
No,
right
see,
back.
look, this is what happened. Urban, he found his way onto a Mario Party board, and he stumbled upon the hidden block. He got a whole bunch of money for it. He was like, oh, sweet,
In that
oh,
Mario
sweet.
Party 4 lottery, I see. Okay, so next one, next random number is 8. That is...
That's Syax, I believe.
Okay, hold on, let
That's
me...
Syax? Yeah, that's Syax.
Let me,
Axel 7.
Organization 13 numbers. I'm gonna pull this up just to make sure. Okay, Organization 13. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up an image instead because that'll be easier to keep track of.
Collect 1,400 money. Oh, goody gumdrops, here I go.
Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, that's Axel!
I'm
Axel
totally not
is
doing.
8, really? I guess it makes sense because Syax would be higher on the rankings. because
Okay,
he
this is
was
probably
more
gonna be
hyped
one.
to join up.
This is gonna be one of the harder ones. So,
Are you gonna go with the standard Keyblade, or are you gonna use the Abyss?
that's
I mean, Patrick, come on. Come on. You survived 50 Fun. I think you need to use it.
okay. Yeah. I just need to change out my loadout a little bit for this.
Oh yeah, speaking of Ace's Torchman joke in there.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much fighting game Torchman is in Mega Man 11.
Yeah.
He has a medium kick, he has...
He's actually a lot like I forget the name, but he's a lot like another Mega Man X boss. Just to...
Burn to the ground!
Not that one.
No, I'm guessing you're thinking Flame Stack?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn!
A lot of his movement is Flame Stack, but he doesn't have freaking Rapukkins.
Yeah. Okay.
As soon as I saw the power gear, or the power gear desperation... Magma Dragoon, yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
Well, Magma Dragoon was just straight up Akuma, but the way Flame Stack moves around is a lot similar to what Torchman does. So I guess you could say Torchman's a fusion of those two.
All right. Anyway, here we go.
Torchman.
Anyway, here we go for Battle Axel. This is probably my favorite of the data fights, mainly because we're taking a boss that was extremely early game and now retooling him for a endgame Sora, which I think is super
especially
fun.
because you beat Axel pretty fast no matter what.
Yeah,
Like,
this fight goes by very fast. Either you kill him very quick or he kills you very quick.
you're basically playing Heaven or Hell mode.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. Again, this fight ends very quick.
Especially on critical because damn, you lose health fast.
Yeah.
And at least you're on the PlayStation 4 version where this doesn't have horrible load times.
Yeah.
Oh god, this was the worst part about PlayStation 3.
Ugh.
That's what made me even regret Zemnis more, was that, oh, there's so many load screens. Yeah, Pat's on top of the death counter today, Irvin.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead again!
Axel is really mad that you absorbed Roxas.
Oh yeah, he's hella salty.
You killed my friend and now I kill you.
But you sacrificed yourself to help your friend.
You killed my friend, now I kill you.
I can understand what you're going with, Brony Raiko, though I'm in like this camp where I think simply improving is enough. Like, I don't think you have to do like big changes for every single game, but I can definitely see the value in that.
Okay, that.
Because I feel like when you start getting too worried about being different or adding, then you should get a bit bloated. That's what I think happened with X3. Like, I just feel like there's actually too much that there doesn't need to be.
Oh,
Especially
I thought
with, like,
X3 that's boring.
Yeah.
well, even like think of like some things with X3, like playing as Zero's kind of pointless because he's not optimized and he's bulky as hell.
Yeah.
The ride armors are basically useless outside of the occasional hidden thing you have to find.
And also the music.
The music's pretty strong, but it's not as memorable as
I think it's for me, it's more the instruments I have an issue with in 3 than the music itself.
They really love the guitar in 3.
Yeah.
Who did this music in 3?
I know it's the Castlevania 1 composer.
Okay. Cause I know they weren't on X1, and 2 was just one composer. X2's composer was actually the person who did Chill Penguin's theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just got like, hey, we like your music for Chill Penguin.
You a cool person. Oh, and this is when Axel gets annoying with his fight, just spamming the get back over and over.
Also, the annoying thing about his stage is the fact that the walls hurt you.
Yes.
Like it would be all right if they were just invisible walls keeping you close together and very intimate. But the fact that they also damage you is just so much more annoying, especially when you're doing your Sonic Rush. And then it decides, oh, you don't have invincibility frames right now.
Yeah. Ah!
And then when the ground sets the fire again, then it all goes down.
I prefer intimate.
I'm
not intimidated either.
I was recently watching Team 4 Star's playthrough of Fighters story mode.
Mm-hmm.
And man, Damian Clark is so much damn fun.
Yes.
He's really started to enhance his performances ever since he's picked up the role.
Mm-hmm.
So while Patrick's playing, while Patrick gets set on fire, I play Breath by Sleep, so I just got to the part where I meet Scourge's Min. And Scourge sounds weird now because I gotta use the David Tennant as him.
2, 3, 4. Reflect.
reflect.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it.
I guess Reflect just kind of got hard worked into Aqua's defensive options.
Yeah. Drive! Yes, Axel, I get it. Get back. Shut up, please.
I kind of feel that Axel was an early game boss with not as much health, because Mandus's repetitive one-liners get really repetitive.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they play-tested it with the original health bar, so it wasn't as long and as bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you extend a stage theme, but you find out that it didn't actually have too many measures of music to it, so you just hear the loop very aggressively.
Yeah. The other thing that I hate about this fight is when he decides to go into the fire and then decides not to do the reaction command, but instead just do another get back.
Patrick, come on! He's going through the fire and the flame! I wasn't even holding that one back. I was just like, I just heard Pat and go, oh, wait a minute, hang on, there's an obvious joke I need to make here.
Get out of the way.
River, that's not the song.
Ow. Heal, 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 heal. Okay, got it. Limit form.
I don't think Fire and the Flames is much of a training montage song.
Nah, not really. Oh, fuck me. Get away, get
That's
away.
encouraging sounds.
Oh my goodness. No, that's Patrick's going evil.
Don't...
Oh my god, come on!
I can vaguely hear the sound of the game, so you haven't died yet. Oh wow, that's real.
So, oh my god, why?
Why, God, why?
And the worst part, you can't kill him if the fire is on. I think I got it. Sonic Blade! Yes!
Good job.
Alright, Axel, 3 deaths.
Oh, you killed them with the... Oh. That's
Yeah.
my splash sheet.
Hey, you know what? When you survive with only like a little bit of health from my other combo, I just need to finish you off, man.
That's not as flashy.
Alright.
This
Next.
isn't Dark Souls, where having a single hit point left is awesome.
Alright, so the next fight is going to be number 7, which is Zayax.
Zayax.
Alright, this one I feel like is probably one of the easiest ones of the rematches.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get
You just have to deal with him being in Berserk form more often, which is a bit of annoying to approach, but it's not as bad.
Yeah. Do I want to do Ultimate Weapon or do I want to do the friendlier strat?
Come on, Patrick. No!
No, I'll fight him legit. I'll fight.
No, Finny Fun! You're Finny Fun!
No!
Finny Fun, Patrick!
No.
You're right. Have some Finny Fun, Patrick!
Some Finny Fun is going to be Final Fire. That's what Finny Fun means, right? Yeah, so pretty much the difference with him is... Oh, wait, no! Fuck. Okay, this one doesn't count. I actually only went to Vex and I'm just gonna die.
Patrick.
I do not want to fight Vexen anyway, so... Kill me.
Foolishness, Patrick. Foolishness.
And Donald, don't... Guys, stop healing me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Where is...
Hitman.
I went to the opposite side, that's why.
Come on, hit me.
Hit me! Hit me!
Well, running Raiko Banjo-Kazooie is available on the Xbox.
Alright.
So, better controller there.
Come on.
I am hitting him.
Well,
A lot.
Vexen's actual name is Evan.
Yeah.
You wanna know
Damn
how
it, we don't know yet because we haven't seen him outside of the trailer yet.
From Batman? From Batman!
Oh, I should have done Decisive Pumpkin for this fight, honestly, now looking back.
Yeah.
If I die on him, I'll switch.
Sophie has returned! Hi, Sophie!
What I missed?
He died to Axel 3 times.
He fought Axel 3 times and... Yeah. Came close a couple times.
And I got lifetime passes to Disney Town. I need AED brothers.
I mean, did Patrick die 8 times because the death counter is not moving?
It's at 0.
It's at 0. It's the weird font.
He's making notes of how many deaths.
Yeah, I have a notepad
yeah.
open with how many times I've died to a boss, so don't worry.
The only problem really is that the font you chose makes that 0 look like an 8.
Okay, Stitch, come on out.
Southern Boy.
The good boy.
Don't need to mention about the color of the race. You better get out here before you get hurt, boy.
I think
it feels like it's about those things when you hit them.
Woo.
When you say
Okay.
it like that. Also, man, speaking of fighter story mode, the amount of scenes of Sabbath just talking to himself with
Yes.
grown Vegeta.
Yeah.
And also, like, most of the Gaming Force.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we had a little bit of voice actor time constraints. Sabbath, you know what to do.
Yeah. Thank you, Stitch. Keep him in hit stun for days. Okay, now desperation move.
Never.
Desperation move, Patrick. I think you mean Despacito.
Despacito move, yes. Does it sound as threatening?
Patrick, it doesn't have to sound threatening to be threatening.
It doesn't sound threatening, it sounds depressing.
Well, hey.
But you're still threatening.
Hey, you know what? Works for Sayax.
Who's Morgana?
That's Persona 5.
The cat from Persona 5.
Oh, the cat. Okay. I have no interest. I don't know the cat, so I can't say anything.
Oh, you'll learn of him if you start playing Persona 5. He won't tell you to stop going to bed.
Well, I know that, but that's...
Got the boss of it!
A single meme on the internet does not necessarily explain a character.
What are you talking about? Bowsette!
That's not even a character.
It's Peach's. It's Peach's nobody.
Me.
No. Patrick, notice that. It's better.
No, I think that'd be the hardest.
No, you see, but
Jason,
Sora's Raxus is better than Sora, so again, nobody.
Heart has been burned.
I would love to get out of this corner right now. That would be amazing. What?
If I could leave this corner, that'd be great. I think the only thing I don't really like is how quickly his berserk hammers will disappear after he's thrown them.
Yeah, that's the big change. That's the big change to this version of the fight.
Patrick, I look away, I look up, and then I look back. You went back to the Sayax. Like, oh, you want me to be Vexen?
No. No, it was I accidentally went to Vexen when I was supposed to go to Sayax.
Oh.
Their weapons are a little similar.
Yeah. And they're on the opposite sides of the arena, so.
The corner is not that safe a place, Urban. Depends on which corner we're talking about. If it's a fighting game corner, then that corner is the worst place to be often. I would love to leave this corner.
Down.
Do a good 18 or 16 impression. It's just funny watching him doing his attack and just seeing corpse trail behind him.
Yeah.
Our Predator error has occurred. Where's the kaboom?
It was supposed to be a cell-shattering kaboom!
Alright. My mom took the bomb out of you when she prepared you.
Who gave her the right?
Gave her the right.
Well, 16, it's not like I haven't enjoyed this long embrace. Really, my endorphins are going crazy. But I have a 11-year-old to break. Now, I believe you were waiting for a kaboom?
If I said no, would you still?
Almost there.
Also,
I feel like I'm like sub-decent at Taka's cell impressions, but it takes a lot of time to get a good perfect cell. It's hard to get a perfect cell.
Well, it is perfection.
Ha! Like father, like son. No, wait. Like father, like son, Gohan. Perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody.
Set me up.
If Patrick goes
So stupid. That's a silly ad-lib that he did. Nobody's perfect.
Patrick goes into the corner, who's watching the corner?
Setch.
No, it's Robin. They're always watching the corner to make sure you can get
Yeah. Okay. Get this. Thank you.
Well, the death counter only applies to who he's fighting at this moment. The back is just a screw up.
And in the butt again.
Patrick, why must you keep entering him through
I'm trying to make him feel. I'm trying to make him feel.
That doesn't sound wrong at all.
He likes it. Yes. Look at him. He had a look of enjoyment on his
Another
face.
first try.
That's not too surprising with Sayax, honestly.
Alright, next.
I mean, also you have Stitch.
Alright, well, Stitch is just
Handicap
amazing.
yourself.
Stitch is amazing.
Maybe.
Handicap yourself.
Says the man that hasn't even attempted these, Jason.
Handicap.
Next.
Alright, next one up is 10. So that is.
Is that Larxene, or is
One?
that,
No, that is
that's
Luxord.
isn't it?
That's not as good.
It's gonna be a... This one might be a while for a different reason.
Luxord can be very... This is either going to go really smoothly or really bad.
Depends on how your gambling skills
Okay, first off, I...
Oh, him? Oh, okay. I never bought it to let it say for some reason, but
Okay.
Gambling Man, I like Gambling Man.
In this one, the difference is you basically have to win the games in order to beat him.
Yeah.
This time, and I highly recommend you de-equip Form Boost. It's gonna save your ass in this fight. And do not be afraid to pause Scum, because you basically have to do that in order to win the final one.
Or you get really good, which most people don't really care to do.
Yeah.
Like, get good is always an option, but not everyone likes it.
Yeah.
I mean, why get good where I can just pause Scum?
Exactly.
Why fight fair when you can cheat?
I mean, come on, it's gambling. It's fair.
You have yeah, just bluff your way to victory.
Everybody does it.
Pat just bluff super hard and you will be fine. Don't look at your hand and you'll just break his mind.
Turn.
Let me out of this form, please. Okay.
Like, I'm fine with the forms as like a... as a result of you doing poorly in the fight, but I hate that you started it in the original fight.
Yeah.
Like, really? This is not good. Set a good tone, Luxord.
Yeah.
Like, of course not. I want you to lose. Well, yeah. But...
Of course not. I just like to win.
Expect me to live? No, Sora. I expect you to die.
What? I don't know. Mario Party's kind of are in bullshit.
Get the new Mario Party, but I don't have presents.
I have been hearing that the new Mario Party is definitely, like, back to old school. Like, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I was watching Achievement Hunter play the, I was watching them play the new one, the Switch.
Yeah.
The maps look smarter, but there's more stuff to do on the map.
Alright.
I mean, there's an online mode.
Okay, now the easy one.
Also, now each character has a character that you want that they can throw.
Yeah.
Well, Bernie Ryko, Zigbar technically was an apprentice longer than Xehanort, and he actually has a lot more of a vocal role in the new organization. So
Yeah.
I guess he's kind of in higher authority.
I got promoted for sticking with Xehanort.
I got promoted for not being half of a fake person.
Patrick, while you were trying to live behind the card, I was actually tracking the card and figuring it out.
Okay, I'm trying to find Luxord now. Where is he? There he is.
The audience, the audience generally has a better eyesight than the player.
We're talking
Yeah.
22. Patrick just sucks. Let me wrangle Patrick.
Okay.
Jason, you can't do. Jason, you can't do that when you haven't even attempted these fights. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I can.
He's going full YouTube commenter.
Oh, my one weakness.
Put in the YouTube commenters.
Oh my goodness, Patrick, you can have to pay you for you only if we have that many subscribers.
Says the man with 0.
Patrick, that kind of didn't care about getting subscribers.
That bad.
I still think it's funny that I have like 20 or so subscribers on my YouTube channel when I think the only video I have is that Fire Emblem sprite edit.
I actually don't know how many subscribers I have on mine.
Okay, just doing some Sonic Blades to get some health. And now I'm just gonna hide up here until the final part of the fight.
Yeah, just wait till the only part that actually matters starts.
Yeah.
Why do I have 22 subscribers?
Okay, here we go.
Who are these people? Where are they
I have 63 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Ah!
At least you have a number of stuff, Sophie.
Who are
It's
these
just
people?
song covers, AMVs, and this fun vlog thing of how my friend's sister was playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
I just want to know who these 42 people are and whether they make a mistake.
I think the reason I have as many subscribers as I do is mostly just because of the podcast I used to do with a couple of friends from Achievement Hunter.
Jason, I think if I'm trying to think of a reason why you have maybe that many is because of the one time you were on FTCR, maybe?
No, because I did some stuff on my YouTube
Excuse me,
channel.
what, Urban? What? There was a JoJo escape room? What?
Also,
You
Patrick,
piqued my interest.
Okay, hold on.
You can continue.
also, Patrick, that reminds me of the stuff I did on TCR. I did that one part, and that part is I cannot go back and watch that. And there's one video on the internet that with me that I can't go back and watch is my part of...
Got it!
Sonic Blast. There we go, I got it eventually.
Luxord done!
Doing voice work for some people, but I'm not really that well known. And I have this one animatic I did that put so much passion, and I only have 51 views.
Okay, so far our death total is Sephiroth 9, Sigmar 0, Axel 0, Styax 0, Luxord 0.
Excuse me, Axel
Too
0?
many zeros.
No, Axel's 3, Styax is 0.
Yeah, I was like, I clearly saw you die a couple times.
Okay, anyway.
What? No, Stefan, those were the ghosts of Patrick.
Alright, anyway, next number
Because he
is
dies.
Past, present, and future.
number 4. That is Vexen.
Ah, they're my
Now we're
favorite.
on a hard one.
He's kind of annoying.
Okay, so I want to get some extra protection on. So, Blizzard resistance.
Having no familiarity with the chain of memories and rechain of memories for the longest time, I did not know that the laugh for Josh's intros was from Vexen. When I first heard that, I was like, oh, wow.
Okay, Vexen.
For you with the 16 subs.
This is the one that really sucks. I hate this fight.
Urban, if you had like 16 subs on Twitch and you did
Yeah,
stream, that would be really interesting.
I would seriously be questioning that.
It's like, literally how?
There are plenty of times I actually do want to stream and I just go, alright, I don't have to set up.
Same here. Like I look at my Twitch page and it's just like I want to do so much like just setup stuff, but I don't like have anything to actually do anything with. Like
the main thing I want to do
like set up widgets, set up an icon, set up a done loading screen or offline screen. I'm just like, oh yeah, but I'll never live stream because I have nothing to show. I don't have any recording software or anything like that.
The only thing that I would actually want to set up on Twitch, well nowadays, because I'm interested in it, is just like, hello, I'm a shameless artist who's learning how to draw, join me on my journey.
Yeah, I can see like a creative stream I could do, but like I don't have a decent mic setup, so I would probably not be great to listen to for a long time. It'd be a very ghetto stream.
I mean, my drawing is very like amazing.
And now he's
Just
got
watch
this.
it and
Now he's
speed.
got this crap happening now.
Also, I don't think the end product would facilitate much of a speed paint in my situation. I'm definitely my art's definitely pretty flat. I want to be able to add more layers to it.
I just want to improve my coloring because I need to have the patience to do things like that.
For me, I've always really struggled with just drawing on a computer. For me, it's always kind
I'm
of
getting
been my...
better with it, but definitely not as efficient as I'd like it to be.
That's something that I want to do. I want to actually break into digital art. The problem is I don't have the computer.
Get a Wacom. Wacom is the safest.
Oh god, Urban
Oh
started.
no. So here's the thing. I do have one, but because of the setup at my house, I don't really have a comfortable place to actually set up.
Okay, Stitch.
Hey Jojo, good on you.
Yeah, I remember the one time I actually tried to draw with my laptop. It wasn't really.
What, with like a touchscreen?
I had my Wacom connected to my laptop, and it wasn't really fun because my computer at home was connected to my TV, so I'm able to have a wide screen. But with my laptop, it's so tiny.
Yeah, I
Don't
kinda
even-
like that.
Don't
It's
even
usually
think
it's not so much having a bigger screen, it's having more screens.
Yeah.
That's what's nice for drawing and editing and such.
Oh, it was me trying
Especially
to...
when you,
me
especially when
trying
you
to-
really need a reference for
Me trying to
drawing.
explain to my mom of just like why after dual monitors you cannot go back.
Yeah, it's definitely annoying when I'm like at my university between classes, just working on a drawing, and it's just like I need to bring up a reference.
I mean, I'm just
having that
just
small
so-
screen does not facilitate having two windows up on the same screen
Yeah.
at the same time.
At this point, I'm
image and posting it different layers. So
Thank you for the follow. I don't know who
Nah.
it is because I can't keep my eyes on. I gotta keep focused right now. Ah!
don't lose his focus. This icicle man is strong. There are icicles.
Something like screeching or something coming outside. Or machine must be doing something weird. Basically. Oh god, that reminds me, like...
Find something you might want to draw, and that's simple and easy. Simple and clean.
Simple and clean, the way you feel tonight. It's time to let it go. Jason, that's Sora in this corner right now.
He was just kind of saying that Jason just went poorly.
No, it was I was getting juggled by Anti-Sora while he was singing it, so that's just what's going through Sora's mind right now. It's all
Get out of
right.
my mind. I don't want to hear your terrible singing.
Oh my god, make it stop!
Sophie, that's the baby.
And copyright strike.
Yeah, Stitch is just kind of on the screen trying to help, but he's just like, I don't know.
Make it son of a bitch.
I keep giving you back your MP when you keep dying.
Oh no, I was trying to do fire! Not...
Dog, trying to be useful.
Make it stop.
Bobby, make the boo-boo.
Make the bad Iceman go away. Oh my god.
Bobby, I'm scared. Hold my hand.
Wait, Mommy's back on Destiny Islands. Oh fuck.
Wait, my mom doesn't exist. So there's only a voice. Oh no.
Man, I haven't heard her Nightcore in a long time.
I haven't watched Brawl Talks in a long time.
Oh god.
I haven't watched all that.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. It was definitely a product of the new ground era.
Oh yeah. Like Chris Nyosi does not take any pleasure in the fact that he made it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Look how fast my health goes down in this fight.
I didn't watch Brawl Talks. Do you want to know what I watched instead? TV Tome Adventures. and I really liked it when I was younger.
There's two people in the corner today. Yeah, a little bit.
Nobody.
And imagine if you were dealing with this crap in Chain of Memories.
Ow! Ow!
Ah, you see, I'm... okay, I need some help.
It's so fall. It's me writing an essay.
No, he's not. This isn't Kingdom Hearts Cross Erie on Ice, so it's not very much Thunder, man.
My heart beats, tired of feeling.
You're alright.
Wait,
You're alright. Season 2 win. Never.
I'm just gonna take all of this.
That's what she.
I believe in you! Don't give up!
Trust your instincts.
Yeah.
Random man in crowd. Don't give up. I
Believe in yourself. You can do it.
Oh boy, what a great fight!
Enough with the icicles, man!
Okay, summon, Stitch.
Don't! Come on!
Don't you know revenge is a dish best served?
Intense.
Yes!
First try.
Oh my god.
A long first try, but first try nonetheless.
Yeah, well, Vexen is a
on
fight.
fire. Good job, Axel.
Yeah, Vexen is a fight that, you know, goes on for a very long time. It's not a short one.
So I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
The poo
Just
poo
insert
despair.
picture of Kamina pointing towards the heavens.
Okay. And the worst part is, we gotta go to another fight right after, so who's next?
Yeah.
5!
Come on, Patrick! Come on, Patrick! Come on! I think
Five
that would be the appropriate time for a
Let's
nice
see it.
old-fashioned
Okay,
break.
Luxius, this one's not too bad.
No more poo breaks for this game.
Okay, so for Luxius, I'm going to switch to, Decisive Pumpkin for this one.
Combo. Patrick, do combo.
Wait, combo? What do you mean?
Do combo. Do combo fight, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Combo
Yeah.
fight, yo.
That's an old joke from the Best Friends, more specifically when they got challenged by Max for MK Ladder 30. And they did it on within like half an hour because they just cheesed the shit out of it using Kung Lao.
Oh yeah.
And one of the comments was like, "You guys didn't really do it because you didn't do combo."
Patrick, no! Patrick!
Yeah,
Yes!
Max did combo. You didn't do combo.
I dubbed Gregor.
Oh my
just
gosh,
because
why
I
did
look
he
like
attack right away?
Oh god, he does look exactly like Gregor.
Gregor, man, you've been putting in some work.
Also, you can punch someone so hard that they fly into the ceiling, I guess. Man, imagine these animations in Fire Emblem. Like, I guess the closest
Look at those.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Look at those feet, man. You actually got them. I feel so good for you.
Three Houses has a graphical upgrade, so we'll see what they do up from there.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Be excited, but they're not showing news.
We haven't seen anything since that original trailer.
Out in February, so
Yeah, that one it's definitely not like Bayonetta or Prime 4 where we haven't had anything of remotely of a release date for those games, so it makes sense that we're waiting longer. But we know we have a season for the new Fire Emblem game, and we've seen nothing since the original announcement.
huge direct near the end of the year or something.
Yeah. Yeah, not so much Ultra Instinct.
It's just very.
He is way more traditional Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. He's just Broly is what he is.
Yeah, look at my big number.
Exactly.
So
His maximum or.
Princess Trunks.
Princess Roxas! You lied to me! You've been a naughty boy!
You dirty boy. Sora, get me out of here right now. I need to be off this arena right now. You instant transfer.
What if Gregor
Just
got
weird.
noted?
My sister for a second was looking at the screen and she was heavily
I think Gregor here is actually one of the few we know for a fact isn't going to be Norded.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Actually, it kind of fits because he has a sword that kind of looks like a hammer, which fits for the hero that is Gregor.
Yeah. I was not. You know, out of all those, I thought I would die to Vexen before I would die to Lexius first.
Everyone finds ways to surprise you.
Okay, there it is.
You underestimated Gregor, therefore Gregor ruined your face.
Gregor is most pleased. Alright, round 2.
Why you no respect Gregor?
Gregor will teach you authority. Sora.
It's kind of funny when you remember, like, in support conversations, Gregor's actually, like, one of the most experienced fighters in the army.
Yeah.
Gregor, or else his ending will be sad.
I mean, I don't think many people's ending, single endings are as bad as, or depressing as Henry's.
Oh, yeah.
Just implied suicide, why not?
So sad.
You know, for Lexus, you would have expected a more flashy animation for a reaction command.
Yeah.
Especially considering his animation for when he just slams him to the ground. Like, Lexius gets to go all anime, Sora just gets one big
I go
hit.
anime on everyone else. Lexius is a simple man.
I just have big D energy.
This is basically big energy, the boss fight.
Yeah. Literal power numbers, power level numbers. Yeah, God of Destruction Lexius. He's gonna replace Bozo the Clown later.
Yeah.
His
Okay,
number
here it
isn't
comes.
quite big enough to dethrone Jiren, but he's pretty high up there, you know?
It's pretty good though.
Goes pretty.
And I recently saw a video about the Dragon Ball Super manga from Totally Not Mark. Man, I forgot how bad those page layouts were, because they're just so dense with unnecessary information.
Oof. I'm drawing commission and the neck looks so bad.
Gregor here is
Done!
the silent hero, so he is the protagonist of a shonen anime, I suppose.
Yeah. Alright, Lexius won!
Oof, Gregor is dead.
And now I am the dead.
Blech.
Oh, I'm so excited for Kai 3. Like, there's so much they can do.
Alright, so...
Just is like, alright, I guess my number's not big enough, I'll leave.
The bad one is going to be with Takahan of the I am hilarious and you will quote everything I say with Cell.
Will it be Cell or will it be 16? Because they both have so much great lines. I think
Alright.
Kaiser actually thought about making 2 Kai 3s. One for the Android Saga and one for the Cell Saga, just because of how dense they are.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So
Alright.
16 would probably get the first one, and then Cell gets the other one.
Next number is 8. Have we done 8? No, wait, that was
We
actually
did 8.
So
Yeah, we already did that.
roll that again. 11. That is Marluxia, I think? Yeah.
Marluxia, yeah.
Yes, the fabulous one.
Okay, so...
Are we talking about just in personal playthroughs for Gregor? Because I think I married him to... Baku did... Oh yeah, he married Muriel.
I think for mine it was, Cherish?
Cherry.
Yeah.
I think
Not my
that's
second
what...
playthrough, but
I think
for my
Cherry
first.
is what Caden kind of came up with. It's like, yeah, that's my kind of accepted one. And we're like, yeah, okay.
Alright, where is Marluxia?
I did Cherry for my second playthrough. My first playthrough, I did Cordelia with Gregor. And that one's actually kind of sweet.
Gregor has a lot of pretty good support conversation.
Alright. Marluxia's isn't too different from his original fight. It's mostly just he combines a lot of the things more often.
Yeah. Like, mostly the biggest thing is he just well, he was already kind of a super boss in his original fight.
Yeah.
So they just made him do his more annoying stuff sooner.
Yep. Oh, I realized I didn't have Reflect.
Foolishness, Patrick.
Let me get...
I've been too much on a DMC kick.
Alright, got it.
No,
If-
Persona.
It will also be that his count doesn't last that long. The restore count thing doesn't last too long this time, so...
Well, it's kind of similar with the SIX. The time for reaction commands is much tighter.
Alright.
Yeah, Marluxia, like, I'm returning to our Final Fantasy routes. And
Yeah.
Like, God damn it. Including with my irrational weapons. It's just a scythe, and scythes are irrational weapons.
Just realized Donald's on top of you.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how Duck Flare Donald works. Now all you need is to ride around on Goofy's back while he's on his shield, and you have a scene right from the manga. Like, we remember how to do Trinity limits now. Slam right face first into the wall.
Yep.
It's just like... Yep.
Second chance. I do think overall, I think the orc fights are easier on critical, mainly just because of the extra damage that you can do in this mode compared to Proud.
Yeah.
Death Scythe. My worst enemy.
Well, I mean, depends. What kind of death are we talking about? If we're talking Death Eater, then maybe I can see some despair in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I decided to be. I remember. Oh wait, today's Saturday.
Not Death Eater, it's
Oh
only.
yeah, One Piece updated, so I was reading One Piece in the background.
Oh, yeah. The fact that I have fall breaks starting next week makes it really weird. It feels weird that it's the weekend.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have English classes in the morning. However, I need to finish a final draft essay and an error log. Well, rough draft, so that's fun.
I don't have college.
I gotta do some modeling crap, so.
But I'm not in college, so.
Yep. You just...
Yeah.
Just tell me it gets easier once you reach your third year or so.
Depends on what classes you're taking.
Yeah, and depends on your program.
Letters, so it's they're slightly lenient with the grade department at least.
Well, when you're in art department and you have the teachers who are kind of like art/film departments, you can definitely get plenty of teachers who know that what kind of crap you have to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially my traditional animation teacher, because traditional animation doesn't mean you're doing stuff in 2D, it means you're doing anything that doesn't involve a computer,
Yeah.
including stop motion in various different forms, as well as old-fashioned cell animation.
Oh boy.
And for a lot of that, you have to use a single setup to do all your picture taking. And when everyone gets going, there isn't much time to schedule that shit. So the teacher it gets very lenient on that section. My friend's taking that class right now, and she's just like, I can't get anything done. All the schedule's filled up. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Fortunately, she lives closer to the school than I do, so she can actually take advantage of coming in overnight and working on stuff.
Yeah.
Because being the student for the art department means you can, your ID card can get you into the building at night. Especially because I think the only things they ever worry about is the computers for the 3D animation departments.
Yeah.
I found this conversation really fascinating.
Not much more to say.
Oh!
Just not much.
At least off the top of my head, like more prompts would probably help, but.
So what's it like being an art student?
You have to carry a lot of crap around.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, specifically, where are you going to college?
I haven't reached the point in which I can actually take art classes, so
That's weird.
I'm just stuck with the general stuff.
Yeah, no.
Ah!
Stefan, what are you going to college for?
Animation, with some computer science on the end. Mostly the animation though, because computer science is kind of a field that you can learn a lot of it just by getting a job there.
Yeah.
The multimedia film degree.
Digital animation and game design for me.
I remember when I was really interested in going to Full Sail. I always had trouble with thinking about what I actually wanted to do, because I was interested in the entire process of making a film / making an animation. So I was like, I want to learn music. I want to learn how to draw. I want to learn how to write. I want to learn how to edit. I just want to learn everything.
I mean, I have fun editing, so that's one thing that I enjoy doing.
So it's one of the things I was like, I couldn't pin down what I wanted to do because I wanted to know all of it. Nowadays, what I ended up going with was writing, and now with this year, drawing.
Hang on, give me a minute.
When I finally decided to learn to draw, it wasn't pretty inkling. I just woke up one day, looked out of my head, just go, I want to draw now.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
I definitely picked up more stuff from my mom, so the artistic side definitely joined that.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, I should say the passion for drawing, not so much artistic side, because there's always improvement there.
Yeah.
My artistic side comes from both of my parents, because my dad is a music producer. Well, he used to produce music professionally, but now he does it as a hobby. And my mom, back in the day, she did web design. So, which always gave me advantage when I was doing Photoshop in high school, to have Photoshop at home.
Yeah.
Photoshop at home so I could practice.
I had a similar thing during high school. Come on, now.
I'm back, and I want to add into that Full Sail remark. It's like I have one in near Orlando, and when I first look at the program, it's like, oh, I really want to go there.
Yeah, I was very early.
Look at me.
Yeah, very early on, I was thinking about Full Sail, but it was just also Full Sail is hella expensive.
Yeah, that's why I had to. Yeah, that's why I never did it.
Yeah, so I decided to go with colleges in my kind of area. I originally went to my first college. The big problem was just I felt like I wasn't getting the teaching to actually get a job. So that's when I transferred over to the school I'm at currently, right now.
Well, I wanted to go to the state colleges, but I had the situation with the dorm things. Thankfully, the local college does have animation classes with it, multimedia film track, so you know, at least I can get with that along with other stuff.
Yeah.
My school kinda helped pioneer 3D animation, so definitely was a good place to go.
The professors in my program have worked with a bunch of like Disney people and those kind of companies. So.
Oh yeah, I had a Disney animator teacher.
One of our, I think one of our alumni is currently like one of the heads of animation on the Big Hero 6 TV show that's happening right now.
So what you're telling me is that all of you support the Cal Art style.
Didn't we talk about this back in like session 1?
Yeah, we did. We talked about Cal Art.
Yeah. I supported
in
in
Florida,
moderation.
we have Disney World, so Disney is all around us.
Oh yeah.
Disney programs, I'm sure there's animation related to that.
Going back to Kingdom Hearts, while I came on the topic of Disney, I remember having this conversation with my friends where I don't know if I ever brought it up to you guys. Do you think Kingdom Hearts could work without Disney?
Yes.
I think so. I mean, to be fair, Disney
I don't think it would have had the initial draw it got, but I think it would work perfectly fine without Disney.
Yeah. Because I think, you know, especially with the series, we're not really playing it for the Disney stuff anymore. We're playing it for the lore of it.
Hell, most of the Disney stuff is some of the weaker things because it's having to work off of old material that's not really well suited for this situation.
So after Kingdom Hearts,
So it's like replace all Disney worlds with original worlds stories at the very least. Maybe Organization 13 might get more involved.
Because like, because I was thinking like, okay, so I remember Nomura saying that Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to be in the Xehanort saga. Whether that means that after Kingdom Hearts 3, we're going to get a new main character, or we're going to stick with Sora, it's another question. But then I was just thinking, okay, so
well,
after Kingdom Hearts 3, do we just drop Disney and just go for more original worlds?
Well, I think Disney helps so much in the marketing of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I mean, this is basically Disney's only gaming division because they shut down a lot of their gaming studios over the past few years.
Yeah.
Add that. We don't have a dedicated Disney gaming company.
By the way, sad fact, with the amount of gaming studios that shut down this year, on average, you look at it, at least one gaming studio has shut down once a month.
Yeesh.
It's still running because.
So like 500 plus employees have been laid off.
That's not news I want to hear. I'm about to graduate.
We're still stung by the whole Telltale conspiracy.
And Marluxia done.
Patrick, I'm sorry.
Thank you for letting me know about the grim fate of my future.
A lot of animation jobs in Florida, so I have to travel. So that's gonna be fun.
I mean, I'm in the Midwest. I'm gonna have to travel.
I mean, Sophie, at top of my head, you have two options. You have California, and now you also have Texas.
Okay. Anyway, random question: what Pixar would you guys like to see in Kingdom Hearts in general? I mean, they got Monsters Inc., which was the one I was saying would work in.
They got Monsters Inc. and they got Toy Story. The only one left that I want is Incredibles.
Yeah, Incredibles. That's really the. Although I could see them easily incorporate of how like Tron is incorporated in this game. I think they could easily incorporate Inside Out into somewhere.
I would love to see Coco.
Ooh.
Well,
Ooh. Anyway,
no, wait, guys.
Though,
We forgot about the best Pixar movie, Dinosaurs.
No. That wasn't even Pixar. That's a good dinosaur.
Good dinosaur. I
Anyway.
like a dinosaur movie.
Next number 3.
like
Oh, it's Zelda time, baby.
Oh god. Oh no. I'm not ready
You
for
made your
this.
rules, Patrick. Now you sleep
What?
in them.
What is this?
Zelda,
got?
what I honestly believe might be in tough competition with Lingering Will for hardest fight in the game.
Well, make sure you have Reflect and Magnet equipped.
Yeah.
Actually, does this bring up a good question?
Wait,
After
Magnet?
Kingdom Hearts 3,
Hold on.
Magnet can actually pull him out of some of his more annoying attacks.
Ooh, okay then. I'll get that out. Should I have
can't tell you off the top of my head which ones, but if you get to moments where like you can't seem to hit him, try Magnet.
Let's see. High Potion. I'll equip me with High Potions then for this round. Into Reefers. Ugh, I really don't want to do this fight, but I gotta.
actually, here's a question. After Kingdom Hearts 3, would you want a new main character, or would you want to stick with Sora?
I think a new main character at this point.
Who knows? Maybe set in the future and you have Sora be the new Luke Skywalker.
Well, I think I think what might be cool is I don't know why I think of this, but we were talking last stream about when you have to fight your player character in an RPG. I think you make a super boss Sora.
Yeah.
You know what, Patrick? You're right. Kingdom Hearts 4, it stars Sora's son, Bora.
No, it's Babora. Babora.
Will work well because our main character Miguel fits so well in the existing Final Fantasy archetype.
Are
The
you
bar.
playing Fire Emblem Heroes? I dropped Fire Emblem Heroes after the first week. For me.
Same here.
Okay. Get ready for that depth counter to go up immeasurably at this point.
I'm absolutely all in for a new protagonist. I want, like, it's the same thing with freaking Pokemon anime. I just want new protagonists. I'm done with what we have.
I'll give credit to Yu-Gi-Oh! For switching up their pro tags.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to get used to guarding those stupid bullets.
Yeah.
I mean, Fire Emblem Heroes, you gotta be into a lot of strategy based, and you gotta be a big Fire Emblem like.
I think it's more of a Fire Emblem fan because Fire Emblem Heroes is much more of a puzzle game than a.
And to be fair, I think I'm still, even now, I'm still kind of burnt out after Fates.
Take it, Fates.
Fates had a real number on you.
Okay, so the stuff going back to Pokemon. I've been hearing good stuff about Pokemon Sun and Moon. And
Yeah, but Sun and Moon is a completely different show compared to every other season.
Yeah. It
And
might
that's
as
a
well
bad
be.
thing, That's bad thing because the update that they just did to the art style of Pokemon across the board.
The thing is, at that
has
point, I
really
feel.
helped it.
I think the problem is, I feel like at that point you could just make it a new pro tag because it's so set away from everything else beforehand.
Okay, well, also, Pat, you said that shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! For switching up to a new protagonist every series. Yeah, you're right. What you don't know is the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh! Outside of the first series tend to make it up as they go along.
Well, to be fair, like even like what manga adaptations Koichi, is it Koichi?
Kazuki Takahashi, I think it is.
Takahashi did. Like most of those don't relate at all to what the anime does.
Yeah.
Like GX takes a very different progression than what the anime did.
Yeah.
Also, apparently he has a new manga coming out about a manga writer.
Huh.
Oh, a documentary, huh?
Kind of. Hopefully it's not too autobiographical because, man, did he have some shit when he was working on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, this wouldn't be the first manga to come out about being a manga author.
No.
Yeah.
In Awakening, who was my first S support? It was Lissa for me, my first playthrough.
Wait, do you mean first group to get an S support, or the first person you S?
Yeah, are we talking Robin or just your first S support in general?
I'm pretty sure Kroms was pretty fast.
I think Strom Sumia was my first one, if that's the question.
I don't remember mine.
Yeah, it was Robin and Crom, my first one.
Yeah, and if you play a woman Crom, or a woman Robin, then she'll generally.
I play my woman Crom in attack mode.
It's not Sumia, it's female Robin, most likely.
Yeah. I actually quite like the.
My second playthrough I went with Sumia, and I never regret it.
Because Sumia becomes absolutely incredible by endgame.
Patrick, everybody can be incredible if you work hard enough.
No.
Yeah,
Like I did.
Almost anyone can be good.
Like I did. You work hard enough, everybody can be incredible.
That's kind of the problem with Awakening.
Yeah.
No, Urban, not just Crom. It's Crom.
That is Awakening's biggest problem. You can make everybody incredible, but that takes a really long time.
Yeah.
I consistently like Anna, but I don't think I ever want to marry her in the games.
Ah!
I remember who I had Crom marry in Awakening. I had him marry the dancer.
Oh.
Olivia?
Olivia. Yeah. Whoa, that was very loud.
That was very loud. Man, you have to work to get Crom to marry Olivia.
You wanna know how I did it?
You just happened to marry off everyone else?
Yeah.
Super crap.
No, because I was like...
You were this close to getting the village maiden.
Because I was like, oh right, I need to hook up Crom with someone.
Wait,
You have to work to get Crom with Olivia? You have to plan to get the maiden.
Wait, is that what happens if there's literally no female?
Literally no other option, and Crom has like no good support with Olivia, then he can marry a random NPC. Lucina must exist.
Yeah. And that's how he ended up with Olivia, because she was the only one left to go, sorry Olivia.
Like, hey, I just met
I
you.
read through their
And this is crazy.
They're actually pretty
But
sweet.
Lucina must be
Besides-
made, so have my baby.
I mean, their supports are sweet in general, it's just you don't read them once it happens. So.
To me, my biggest problem with Awakening when it comes to his characters is the fact that if you go out your way to get all the relationships for everybody else to max, you see the biggest issue, at least for me. A lot of them go through the same character development 12 times.
Well, for the exact character, I mean, to be fair, you're kind of going out of your way to...
I mean, who knows? You never know when they happen.
It's one of those things where unlike in previous problems, there's no set limit on the people that you can get to know, so you can get to know everybody. It's just the fact that when you get to know everybody.
That's to be fair.
In like other games, a lot of the support conversations are actually like tied to each other in a way. Like they're like a progression of who the character is.
Yeah.
Like if you look at Ford from Fire Emblem 8, like almost every support conversation ties into each other as piecing together his backstory without actually having the character growth have to be tied down to a certain conversation.
But I feel like that was always Fire Emblem's biggest issue is when it comes to characters, to the fact that if you never went out of your way to go actually form a relationship with that character, once that character joins your party, they're just there. They get absorbed.
Yeah. And that's even worse because a lot of characters, because supports didn't exist until 6, and 6 was rough because it was you had to wait a long time to get any support conversations going.
They get absorbed to the hive mind.
Yeah. Like it wasn't until 7 where supports started to really come out on their own because they were actually attainable. Like, Roy and Valina is probably one of the few supports you'll probably get in Fire Emblem 6 just because theirs is the fastest growing, and even then it takes a while.
Okay, so Fire Emblem Guru, I have a Fire Emblem question.
I don't think I'm a guru, but go ahead.
Who is the worst lord?
Gameplay-wise, it's absolutely Roy.
Yeah, in terms of story.
Oh, it's just a story.
Corrin's pretty weak.
Corrin's pretty bad.
Good, lots of potential, unique, but
Marth is pretty standard.
But Marth is also the first one, so he gets a little bit of a vibe.
Alm's pretty nice.
Alm is kind of kneecapped by the fact that
like the
a lot of
everyman.
the story elements are kind of self-defeated by how much plot is behind Alm. It's kind of like Naruto all over again, where you start out as just like, oh, I'm just an average, and then you look at the story at the end, like, were you? You're kind of destined for everything.
Yeah. Admittingly, I'll talk. You bring up a point that I'm actually going to talk about a lot when I eventually ever get to like Ratchet and Clank Future Series. A story device I always have a real big problem with is when the character is supposed to start off as the every random person, but then as you get to the end, it's like, no, you were the destined legendary warrior that was prophesied. So it's gotta make that.
Most other Fire Emblem games, it's kind of obvious that your character's special. I mean, hell, most of them are royalty to start with.
Yeah, I mean that's different if you're like royalty or something like that.
But
then it's Shadows where they try to remix that and it doesn't work.
I mean, Patrick, bringing that up, that thing in my head is what breaks Naruto's character for me. Because up until that point when you realize, oh, he's actually is the chosen one, it's not like he never hinted at the fact that Naruto is a potentially chosen person that can actually.
He's kind of always the chosen one by the fact that he had the stupid nine-tailed fox that he could keep it.
Yeah, but outside of the nine-tailed fox, outside of the nine-tailed fox, everything that Naruto got, he works for himself.
Not really. Naruto is, when you really look at it, Naruto was so fucking blessed. Like, on top of not even looking at the genetics crap that they started to introduce in Shippuden, but like, he got like every single best teacher you could ever get.
Oh yeah.
The dude was blessed from the second he got paired up with Kakashi.
To be fair, I don't think Kakashi actually taught him all that much.
He still had one of the best ninja in the entire goddamn village as a teacher. By principle, he was already really blessed. And then he got paired up with Jiraiya, literally one of the gods of the village, essentially.
We later found out was his father's trainer.
Yeah, just adding on all the multipliers of you are the chosen one.
See, again, it's just there's two things in the story.
My argument against is the fact that yes, Naruto had all these great teachers, but Naruto still
did he really work at it? Because he was kind of just
yeah, he did.
Not really.
Yes, he did. Naruto worked at it.
Okay, anyway.
No, he said he was working at it, and then he just brute forced his way to everything. Motherfucker is a terrible ninja.
How dare you?
Anyway.
His entire strategy is just to out-summon a whole bunch of clones, and we'll all just throw ourselves at the enemy, and maybe
Listen, sometimes
then started to learn how to throw a Rasengan.
Listen, sometimes simplicity is the best.
But not every single damn time.
Listen, come back to me when you watch the last Naruto the movie when they fight on the moon.
doesn't help your
It's
argument.
actually
It's my favorite Naruto movie. It's my favorite weapon.
Just because something looks cool doesn't mean it's actually that smart. Just look at Dragon Ball.
Look at Tournament of Power.
Listen, I will defend Naruto up until a certain point, and that point is the fourth grade Ninja War.
Okay, anyway, to get back on the original topic of all of this,
No.
no, I'm talking about my
We all watch anime here.
But anyway, like, in storytelling, there's two things that can really just set me off. Because normally I don't get too mad at stuff, but like, do two specific things, and it really sets me off. It's one, the Kingdom Hearts thing, where you retcon something for a much weaker payoff, kind of thing. And then two, it's that you make a character seem way more important than they initially were based to be, or kind of thing.
Yes.
Where you're artificially trying to make the character more interesting than they actually are. Or I guess you're trying to add fake importance to the character, which cheapens them in my eye.
The whole quality of the long
Best
lost
characters
friend
ever written
aspect
for
is quite.
Hell, Rock Lee better demonstrates what they wanted to do with Naruto than Naruto. I can't get over that. Lee was such a better character than... He actually worked his ass off to get where he did, and he got nothing for it.
That's what, well, that part, aspect of Naruto is one of the problem with the writing of Naruto. Where Naruto, like, a lot of the supporting members of Naruto all have really, really great potential, but he never really went anywhere with it. The most stuff we ever got from the side characters was in the Sasuke retrieval arc.
And even then, two of those characters should have died. Koji and Neji should have died where they were, because that would have been a much more interesting end to their stories.
But no, Neji barely dies later.
Yeah. Like, I'm kind of okay with Neji surviving to die again later, but Choji should have died right there.
I mean, all I know about Naruto is that you have all these great characters, but you don't use them that much.
That's kind of shown in anime in general.
yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah.
Hero Academia is definitely trying to not make it just the Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck.
Is that a good lollipop you have right there, Jason?
Negative.
No, it's positive. It's positive.
No.
It's positive about.
Jason, were you having a delicious lollipop right there or something?
No, it's positive because I like Bakugo a lot. But the biggest part about Bakugo that I really want to talk about
It's spoiler.
It's spoiler because it's in season 3. Because they got to the part where Bakugo went from great to amazing. And
I mean, it got to the point where I actually give a damn about Bakugo.
We got to the part that shot popularity in the character pool to the point where he was outpacing Deku by 2 miles.
I mean, Bakugo is literally the bully archetype, so he's a really hard character to you know, work
Bakugo
and
had a rough
actually.
start from a writing standpoint, I would say that.
No, it's not even the fact that he had a rough start from a writing standpoint.
I'm not talking about in terms of plot, I mean the how person written.
Listen, Stefan, go jump off a building.
Which is apparently
First thing
someone that killed themselves is apparently average bully speaking in Japan.
No, what makes me...
Look, if I see someone getting bullied, I would automatically hate the bully from the start.
Wait, what makes Bakugo so interesting and bringing this point up from Mother's Basement? It's the fact that Bakugo, and you look at his entire his character design and his writing, Bakugo is just like an extreme version of your typical shonen protagonist.
Yeah.
Except that we're seeing it from the
There are some
outside
golden
perspective.
argument there, but yeah, it does have an interesting point to do.
I mean, Bakugo is like, okay, you're trying to develop this character. I want to see where this is going, and season 3 really accomplished that.
It's just that I forget the author's name.
Hirokoshi?
Yeah, he does such a great job. He does such a great job of actually going deeper into the character development of all his characters. Because you look at the entire cast, they all start out really simple, but the further you go into My Hero, the more what you actually learn about them. And you go, oh, they're not 2D cardboard cutouts anymore. They're actually like real people.
Hirokoshi is definitely very aware that he's playing a shonen manga.
Like, one of my favorite fights is still Bakugo versus Ochaka.
Yeah. Ochaka?
Ochaka, yes, Ochaka. I realized I said it wrong, but I was like, oh.
Well, if I've already made a mistake, might as well commit to it.
Yep. Yep, you read me like a book there.
I started shoveling in the wrong place, but the hole's been made, so
might as well go as deep as I can.
Yeah. I wish
I look at this nonsense.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at Zoltan King combo to help.
I don't care, it's Zoltan. I'll take anything.
Well, it's coming from the guy who
We went on
comboed.
an entire rant, and it's already been 6 deaths.
Oh, believe me, I can rant for days.
With this whole shonen talk, the only other shonen jump series that I'm interested in is the Hunter x Hunter. So I haven't read anything after the anime ended.
I have no experience with Hunter x Hunter whatsoever.
I started watching the anime, and after the first arc, I kind of stopped. Not because I thought it was bad, just because one day I forgot to watch some more episodes, and I just haven't.
Isn't that just the story of any show?
Wait, what?
Well, I'm on episode 3 of Full Metal Alchemist because I just haven't found the time to get to it.
That is a shame.
It is a shame.
It is. Wait, what about Alchemist Brotherhood?
I'm doing the quote-unquote complete edition, which is
Both.
the first 28 episodes of the original series, and then continuing where it leads off into Brotherhood.
Okay. I still recommend you finish.
Yeah, I personally say just do the original all the way first, because I'll just say it's very hard to go from stuff in Brotherhood back to the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I got Brotherhood first, and yeah, 03 was not a fun way to end.
Oh my god!
Because 03, FMA 03, it's not a bad show, but it shows the imagination. In fact, when the cover of the manga decided to go off with their whole thing, what they came up with, I actually thought was pretty interesting.
There are good ideas in there. It's just one of those, especially when you see it's that Brotherhood has the way better ending and the way better payoff. At the
Yeah.
end.
It's because it was the original intent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
About the original 03, they're originally going to have like one more season that had the end events in Conqueror of Shambhala a lot expanded, but they decided to get rid of that idea to go for the Brotherhood adaptation. So we just got a film instead.
Also, going through the original FMA first makes you really appreciate some of the stuff that happened earlier, just because they go into it, they delve deeper into it. You only on episode 3, so I can't talk about the one specific thing I want to talk about FMA. But what I will say is, once you get to that section and then go over to Brotherhood, you realize that, that whole beginning bit, those 20 episodes in FMA, yeah, they speed through those in Brotherhood.
Now, okay,
because they had already
now,
adapted it.
Stefan, what is exactly the magnet thing with Zoltan? Because I feel like I want to start probably using that at this point.
I'm not quite sure.
But magnet, I don't know what it does, but it does a thing.
Stop it, ladies and gentlemen.
It reminds me of the whole dealio with the Noragami anime. which I like. I love the origami, but it's really hard to suggest it to people because the anime really leaves out a lot of good details from the manga that you really appreciate when you read it. Just.
Has anybody here watched Haruhi Suzumiya?
I know a shit ton of people that did back in the day.
My friend, Alex, so Patrick, Alex did try to get me into Haruhi, but when he showed me the character of Haruhi, I was instantly turned off.
Oh, trust me when I say Alexandra consistently rants to me about Haruhi Suzumiya and keeps saying that is her least favorite anime she's ever watched.
No, but here's the thing though. Then he showed me the disappearance of the movie, The Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, and I love that movie. It's so good. And I was like, go, wait, I didn't give the show a shot, but I saw the movie and I liked it a lot. All right, maybe I should actually give the show a chance.
Meanwhile, my sister's trying to get me to watch the Seven Deadly Sins, but I'm not. All I know is that the main character is a huge perv and gropes women in her sleep, and I'm like, no.
Well, it's that my problem with Seven Deadly Sins is more that the main character never loses. He loses like any kind of fight.
Okay, I looked up. The reason you use Magnet is because it damages him slightly during some of his moves, so it causes him to change what move pattern he's using.
Oh.
So if you're getting like one of the long strings where you just can't hit him, just try throwing out Magnet and it might force him into a different string.
Okay.
I remember reading Seven Deadly Sins. I remember just going, yeah, it's okay. And then I just moved on.
I mean, if you watch the anime, yes, Noragami is okay. It's just like once you read the manga, you're like, oh, this. It's like it really gets really good, even in the early parts. Just.
But you want to know the really good anime? Sword Art Online.
Banned.
Banned. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm surprised.
Whenever someone replied to Mother's Basement talking about JoJo, they're like, sorry, I have Sword Art Online and Fairy Tail to watch. Don't have time for JoJo. Jeff's response was like, who hurt you as a child?
Yeah.
Okay, I have good fond memories of early Fairy Tail because early Fairy Tail was exactly what it was. It was a fun shonen series that I was perfectly okay with what it was until it kept on repeating the same theme over and over again. You go, oh, okay, all right, well.
I used to get into Fairy Tail, but when I watched the animation was just so stiff, and I'm like.
For me, it was just admittedly when I was kind of. It was stuff like Fairy Tail, and that was kind of on my transition out of kind of like my big anime phase. Stuff like that, because when I was kind of into it was around the Kill la Kill, like it was around like Kill la Kill, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, that kind of time.
Oh my goodness, Patrick, Kill la Kill saved anime!
It's an enjoyable as hell show.
I was so late to watching Kill la Kill. I didn't start watching it.
To me, I love it just because it's Platinum Games the anime. Is why I love it.
Story is kind of whatever, but man, does it look cool.
I mean, come on! I love a good SA. I love a good SA2 story.
All the people triggered by that comment.
No, I remember watching Kill la Kill and ending it, and I'm watching the fun options and go, this is kind of like Sonic Adventure 2. And then the next day, Triple Q uploads a video with the matchup of Living Land with the main theme of Kill la Kill and go,
yeah.
Yep, I heard it.
Yeah, Urban. My first anime outside of like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon was Soul Eater as well. When I kind of became much more aware of what anime actually was.
I earlier, I'm actually kind of surprised it didn't get the Brotherhood treatment.
I am shocked about that too.
Well, to be fair, a lot of people weren't too happy with how the manga ended either.
Both of the endings have pretty big problems, honestly.
Naruto was the series that actually helped me discover what anime was. I just remember Naruto coming on in 2005. I sat down and watched it. I got really into it, and then that's when Naruto was the time when I truly discovered the internet. You go, wait, Naruto's not an American cartoon? Is anime? What's anime? Oh my god,
What's Japanese shit?
Come on, anime?
Yeah, because you didn't have the concept of where they came from. You just knew they were cartoons and you liked watching them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For kids.
Frankly, that's probably a better way to view it.
And then later on, I was like, wait a minute, Naruto, the show is based off of Japanese kung fu? It's called a manga? Oh my goodness, I want to be the manga! Where's the manga?
I grew up on like Shonen Jump enough. Like I usually get like a tankobon usually at the end of the year for Christmas, so I just get a nice snippet of whatever stories were in there at the time.
No, I only had Air when I was growing up, so I only had the Saturday morning cartoons just for kids, so it was Yu-Gi-Oh!, the Dragon Ball, and Sonic X.
I don't think Sonic X really counts.
It does count technically.
No, Sonic X counts as an anime.
I like to.
And also Kirby Right Back at You.
I did watch a ton of Kirby Right Back at Ya, and I think it's aged a lot better than I think it's aged a lot better than a lot of the other kind of video game anime adaptations.
Patrick, you know what they say? Curb, that's the
And you should know, Kirby, it's not on the show.
Man, 4 Kids did a lot of things wrong, but man, their intros were definitely memorable.
Yes.
Coming from!
Even
I gotcha!
even if for the wrong reason sometimes. So,
Yeah.
though the Yu-Gi-Oh intro, the OG Yu-Gi-Oh intros are legit fantastic.
They're fantastic, but when you hear it out of context, they sound so goddamn stupid.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, especially for Battle City, like the editing on the intro and stuff like that's is actually really damn good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Listen, Patrick, come back to me when you have watched School Days.
I have, and I don't like it.
Patrick, I watched it twice. The first time I didn't like it.
Why'd you watch it more than one time?
Because the second time I watched it, I was like, well, it's the time I just go, huh, if I view it from this angle, I wonder how that would go. And it was the funniest thing ever.
By the way, we have now beaten Sephiroth for deaths at this point, and I'm not surprised.
Oh, God.
Listen, Patrick, School Days is funny when you learn a high school comedy drama.
I mean, has anybody even has the visual novel of School Days even released in the U.S.?
No, you gotta pirate it, please.
Get out of order.
Yeah, I seen all the multiple endings of that game. Like, yeesh.
Listen, come back to me. Listen, don't talk to me until we get official Western release of Fate Stay Night. I want that. After getting into Fate, I want that visual novel.
Extremely confused about the Fate Stay Night series. Like, are there visual novels, anime series?
When it comes to the Fate series, if you just want to watch the main stuff, watch Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, and Fate Zero and watch crap, what's the name of the second?
I didn't really watch High School of the Dead.
That's DxD, not High School of the Dead.
Oh, okay.
Big series. It's kind of the same.
That's where the boob physics were.
Yeah.
Boop bullets.
And the other thing.
I'll let me blame which there we go. Because what they decided to do with the Fate Stay Night visual novel, what I think is a smarter decision, is the fact that they decided to adapt all three of the story paths into their own separate shows, because there's no way that you can take all those paths and mash it into one show. You just can't do it. There's way too much in there. So
That actually sounds pretty cool.
So the first one that came out was what people call Dean Stay Night, which came out in 2006. that show follows Saber. Unlimited Blade Works follows Rin, and Phase Zero is a prequel novel that got turned into a show that takes place I think either 5 or 10 years before the events of Fate Stay Night. And then for the final storyline for Fate Stay Night, they're adapting it into 3 movies.
For God, so many.
Wait, is Toys R Us coming back?
Yeah.
Yes!
I don't know why.
Ow.
Guys, Toys R Us is back! Thanks, Yapsha, and better than ever.
No, I love somebody put the cell
Yeah, that's what I'm watching right now. That's how I was informed that Toys R Us is
Too
back.
bad I'm alive.
You didn't think you'd see me again. But here I am.
I'm alive.
Stronger.
Perfect Toys R Us.
Now, I'm perfect for Toys R Us. Okay, Yapsha, act red for 2 to death.
Not just me, small moments that are so great.
I'm trying to remember. I think they finally laid off on Yamcha right after he got stabbed in the chest by entering 19.
Yeah.
That's when they
It was 20.
laid off.
No, it was 20. It was 20. It was 19. Dr. Gero is the one who fisted him.
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Krillin make the joke too. It's okay.
He needs this like, come on, no. He needs this like he just pull in the chest. I get it. And now he has you.
This is the only place where I can get constant amiibos locally because Walmart and Target stopped selling amiibos and GameStop barely gets new amiibos every month.
I kind of got all the ones that I wanted. So if I see one that I'm like, good for me. I probably won't buy it anyway.
Mega Man Sonic and Luigi, the only people I care about.
For a female
I want to get
foreign.
enough of Mega Man 1 in case my coloring process from the third one goes to shit.
I saw the Detective Pikachu amiibo in person one time, and dang, that was huge.
Yes, it is
my.
absolutely massive.
Hey, you want to know a fun fact?
No.
No, I don't. I don't like fun.
Okay, but you know what? You couldn't get it anyway.
It's his definition of fun that I'm not what I'm concerned about.
Fun is infinite!
Venom had the second biggest Thursday night opening for a movie in October.
What?
I bet most people were just curious as to what Venom was going to
It
be.
made $10 million. For the record, I think Justice League holds the record of $13 million.
You're qualified for
So
that.
you're saying yes, it was most people just wanting to see how good and
I mean,
bad it was.
from what I've heard, it's that the first like 40 minutes is super boring. The middle is actually not too bad, and then the ending is just garbage. That's what I've been hearing around so far.
Qualified for Red Can't Remember Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, good sir. There was a building, like, just down the street that was a Blockbuster, and that building has been shut down for, like, 10 years, multiple years, and it's still shut down.
I can think of 3 different places where there were
No, let's just say,
and they are gone now.
let's just say in my town where my college campus is, there is a kind of general rule in town that if you show a Blockbuster like club card, then that counts as an ID because you are that old enough.
Although there is one Blockbuster that's still running independently.
Yes.
And I actually watched a video about how they get their movies, because what the Blockbuster is, it's in a small town that actually is big on movies.
Yeah.
So the owner actually goes into the store and buys movies, and because the owner likes her in the store, he allows her to do it. He's just like, yeah, sure, why not? We don't care.
I mean, we still have a family video in where my college is.
Wow.
Oh, Stefan, did you actually get a chance to check out any of the Captain Christian videos I sent you yesterday?
I haven't started up any of them, but I did save it to my reading list. So I can get back to later.
Actually, you wanna know a YouTube series that's going on right now that I think is very fascinating. Shane Dawson's The Mind of Jake Paul.
That's
No, that's a
interesting.
place I don't want to go.
I didn't know who those two were until the stuff happened, and frankly, I kind of wish that I could go back to not knowing.
Yeah.
Because like when
Jason, no. I'm sorry, but no.
From this
It's an interesting like dissection, but
I don't care.
Get them more attention than they already are.
Exactly.
Golden, can you just hurry up and die?
My god, I hate... This is my least favorite data fight easily. I hate this fight so much.
It feels like he has so much goddamn health.
Yeah.
Like even in these jump combos, it feels like you're not really making as much a dent as you'd like.
Yeah.
You see this is how you kill Sora. Why was it so hard for you?
You need to invest in
Trust me, Data Zenda's is not bad at all.
Zendas, your first problem was you didn't invest in Arrow. That's how you get all the power.
Zendas, you put all your money in nothing.
That's the thing I hate the most about this fight with that jump thing. If you miss it once, you're basically dead at that point because it goes through your second chance.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the fun in this?
Just die already, old man.
Die already.
How many times do we get to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the guy.
SpongeBob memes are forever, aren't they?
SpongeBob is eternal, unfortunately.
Like,
Hey,
hell,
that's a
now
show.
we're still getting more memes based off of SpongeBob, and there's a lot of stuff that's old.
You can say the
Well,
exact
just
same
finding
thing.
new ways to repurpose it.
You can say the same thing about The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's just been a resurgence of memes based off of tunes.
That reminds me, have any of you guys here watched Super iPad's video
On The Simpsons, yes.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I can already tell you why, so...
It's not like he specifically pinned down to what season it started in the episode where it starts to go downhill, where everybody was like, what?
Yep.
Like, excuse me?
I think someone had a similar one for Family Guy.
He also did one
Which
on...
was actually a bit of a more interesting thing, because Family Guy was never that well received.
I remember watching early Family Guy stuff and really liking it. Like every now and then there's a joke that Family Guy does that kids actually do think is pretty funny.
Well, when you just keep throwing stuff at a wall, eventually it's gonna hit the trash can. I'm not sure that's the right metaphor, but...
Hey Peter, who are those guys? No, this is about Luke being gift of black tea. You have to shoot a very mild bird. Not gonna point this. They use like the feet. Oh!
Okay. I don't think I saw that episode.
There's another one. There's another one that I'm thinking about. I don't think I can say that one here because that might actually offend some people. Like today when I was at work, I was actually thinking about the song they made about the FCC. Hey Patrick, do you feel like you want to bleach your brain?
What?
Like, lingering music here. Yes. Go into despair.
There's no escaping it whenever you or
Alex is in here, but
meant that made Elliot think that.
And
this is like serious backpedaling or just returning to conversations, but apparently Achievement Hunter is gonna play Monopoly with real money.
They have.
I did that.
Yeah, it's on their site.
Yeah, it's on a website called Hardcore Tabletop. It's funny.
It's actually really fun to watch.
I only very recently happened across that commercial on YouTube, that's why. Because I haven't kept up with Rooster Teeth in general in forever.
I'm glad I'm the person who won.
Jason, not right now, please.
Jason, how dare you commentate during this commentary?
Oh my god.
Half pretending as if he's been focusing on us and not the gameplay this whole time.
Where's the fun in this?
Zip this is why Arrow was broken in Kingdom Hearts 1.
That's why I stole that shit.
Beware the taste of despair!
Look at my hair.
Look at these sideburns!
Look at it!
I got these sideburns and dreads from not using wind magic.
I want all of you to look at it!
The power excites me. Just look at my nipples. Look at them!
Look at them!
Oh, a mere $2. Open world games are amazing.
What?
Rosie D. We made a video about open world games. 850,000 steps later. Oh, a mere $2. Open world games are truly amazing.
What? I don't get.
I put in all this time and what's my reward? $2. What an amazing game.
What an amazing discovery.
Wonder what I'll find in the next 10,000 steps.
Said I heard it from outside.
One of my favorite videos that he does is the video he did on Thanos after Infinity War came out.
I also just remember his glove.
Thank you, Urban!
Urban getting more bits. I doubt that bit drop and subsequent thing he would have been too much, Urban. Hey, Gamer Nicholas.
We just want this man to die already.
Want me to
Die
burn?
already! Die already!
Burn.
Burn to the ground!
I'll take Axel over this, please.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna make that. Still here.
Hey, Patrick, can I interpret a question for you?
What?
If you reach 20 deaths, you're allowed to re-roll.
You know what, that's fair. Make note of how many deaths and just give yourself a break.
Yeah. It's gonna be just Salden left, I swear to God.
I outlived even you, Lord Zendis.
and yet, Xehanort does not recruit this guy to the new organization. I don't know.
As far as we know, we haven't seen him yet.
Listen, Patrick, it's brawling over again. He was too powerful, so he sent him away.
So this is Bios Alden?
He tried stabbing him when he was younger because of time travel, but it didn't work because he had Arrow to block it. Just throw him in a ditch with his family.
Oh my God!
Now, Sora! Sora!
But he's so annoying! But he's so cool!
I
Yes,
hate how he can go through your second chance. Not even... Here's the thing, not even Lingering Well does that shit.
Oh, time to hit the old darkness trail with my sword. Oh, I saw it. Sword. What? No, I was just kept this portal for us to leave it. The sword. True, it's a portal fit for only one person, but now Zaldin, be a good nobody. Show your leader the love he has shown you. Hug. No. And this is Patrick coming in later. Alright, guys. Leave it with me. Is this the worst or what? Right.
Yeah,
Only if
no.
we had Mickey.
No, it's Roxas Sora. Yeah. Holy fucking strong.
And to make matters worse, that is worse.
I gave this
truck. Killed Axel. Man, this just isn't my day. Don't worry. I think it's your video game next. But now it's Zolden. Now it's Zolden.
Failure.
Now I'm just waiting for the fan art after this stream of Zaldin as
Second chance is one of your ways to survive a hit that would normally kill you.
Yeah, basically, here's how it works. If you have second chance of once more put on together, basically Sora can't get killed unless he's on the ground with 1 HP at that point. But Zaldin, he can
sturdy as it would be a focus dash.
Yeah, think of it like a focus sash in Pokemon.
Because sturdy is more focused on you had full health and therefore you won't die.
Yeah. But the problem is Zaldin can attack you again before you have a chance to technically heal, so it basically goes right through it.
Oh, you kept hitting X to jump? That's unfortunate. It is a fair thing when you play too many games and you forget control schemes.
I have a question. What's the name of the water guy?
Demix?
Demix, thank you. Alright guys, leave it with me. Is this the worst?
It's the what?
Oh what? Quite frankly, I'd rather we bring Cloud back here to go fight Zephyr. I never thought I'd say this, but I'll take more water clothes, please. And I'd rather get hit in the head
1,000 more times by that damn crossbow. Sora!
And I'm gonna take Zephyr. And he was just the evil version of Ansem. Wait, that guy with the laser? Is he alive? Not anymore. Oh, that Mexican guy. He was nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Too bad he got burned. Too bad he got burned to death. Cool. I'll cut to the chase.
Yeah. Halfway there.
Give me all your Twitch bits right now. I'll win this in one combo, man. Done doing it. Quit thinking it. Now, Goofy, I know you're not much to assume scoring a half goal. Thanks, best buddy.
Hey, I'd like to bring up that nobody brought up Link well, and I think that's kind of racist.
What are these things? Why does I keep grinding, RB?
Oh, he's already dead. This is driving us insane.
It's gonna be sad.
Oh, it's driving you insane, huh?
Sophie, what are you talking about? This is my constant state. I live in this state, Sophie. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was a very loud objection.
Kiraga's gonna heal ya. So, what do we call this? Because it's way stronger than Master Form. Well, it's way stronger than Master Form, then it must be a super duper form.
I better call Super Saiyan 3 Super D-Duper. Because it's still Goku naming it.
Yeah.
I do love how in the behind the scenes, for the commentary they did on Twitch, where it was Grant who suggested it, was like, okay, but Vegeta has to play along with it, otherwise the joke just won't work. And he's pretty right. Like, if it was just Goku saying it, then it would have just been like, yeah, okay.
But that's Vegeta fully invested, and it's like, no, that works so much better.
He invested in that, but not Cell Jr.
Yeah.
Although I will say this, eventually they were going to call it, I think we'll call
Well, they were gonna take the jokes from Tien Shan way back when.
Yeah,
like Broly was gonna be maximum over Saiyan or something
yeah,
like that.
but then Grant one day said, Super Duper Saiyan, and they just thought that was funnier.
Yeah.
Which it is.
What was that? Man, look at this combo.
I know, I've been stuck in it for years, help me.
Going to see the water dance.
But Demons is easy.
He was easier for you than most.
Since we're on the topic of Dragon Ball, favorite Dragon Ball movie?
Either Battle of Gods or World's Strongest.
I've definitely watched Fusion Reborn the most times, but that's the only one I owned on DVD.
For me, World's Strongest, because it's a movie that actually advanced the series of Dragon Ball. But I like World's Strongest and Fusion Reborn. Fusion Reborn just more.
I like a lot of the stuff that Fusion Reborn does.
Future Reborn is also like just. I feel like if Dragon Ball fans made a movie, that's Fusion Reborn.
Pretty much.
But Patrick, I can also use that same comment about Resurrection F.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't say Resurrection F. I said Battle of Gods.
So you're saying Dragon Ball fans wanted to see more Hitler?
Yes.
They wanted the Hitler to get beaten up by two.
Well, isn't Frieza just Space Hitler?
Oh no! Now that Dragon Ball Super is over, I do believe that the Tournament of Power has dampened Resurrection F. Because Frieza came back. If Frieza didn't get Resurrection
Power was so damn good.
But like, if Frieza didn't get Resurrection F, and then we just found out that Frieza's coming back in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, those episodes where Frieza came back were great episodes.
Dude, like, Frieza in Tournament of Power is the best part of the whole arc. Like, hands down.
Yeah.
Both him being badass and condescending and when he gets his shit kicked in.
Yeah.
And then we see them
His overconfidence against Toppo just to get his smug grin wiped off was so great.
But then he has the awesome, this is episode 121, where
Well,
we
that's
just
why I said everything about Frieza was great. Both
Yeah.
when he is winning and when he is losing. I think the most weird thing about Fusion Reborn was the fact that the people who were working on the Gotenk section, they had some thick outlines on the characters.
Yeah.
It was certainly quite the contrast when you went from that, it went back to like almost heavy Yamamoto-esque style for everything with Janemba. Like it looked good, but it was such a contrast, it was so weird. At least it worked better with all the kind of more goofy stuff going on with all the zombies and stuff.
Yeah, but like, I get why, because it was Goten and Trunks kids, so it was a goofy adventure of Gotenks.
Yeah, a couple of kids defeating the entire Nazi army. You know, good fun.
I mean, that's
Well, it's basically Toriyama minus the Hitler. Because master of the reaction gags. Well, I say master, but he does the same kind of gags all the time.
That being said, Janemba and Cooler are two of the Dragon Ball movie villains that I actually do want to become canon.
To expand upon them further, yeah.
Yeah.
The Janemba has a lot of abilities and concepts that are really awesome that just don't have much to flesh them out further.
Okay. Keep it out. Zaldens at 20.
Alright. Since we all agree, Patrick, you are allowed to re-roll for a new fight.
Alright.
Roxas.
Fucking dead. He's been dead for 20 times.
Alright. 5. 1, 2.
You already did Lexus.
Okay. 11, we've already done.
Marluxia.
4, we've already done.
Exum.
11 again. Okay, third. Yep, Roxas.
Nailed it.
Alright, well, at least Roxas isn't as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to fight my shadow.
The shadow inside my heart.
By the way, what is the real Roxas thinking throughout this data rematch?
Like, how did they get data on me from that dream match?
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, this one I left the organization.
Girl, are you sure you're not tapped?
No, this is what they wanted Roxas to be. It just turns out that they got it right.
So, Shion.
They were really predicting what they wanted things to be.
This is what they wanted Roxas to be.
Yeah,
It just
no,
turns out that
you
they
see,
were
this is
right.
actually Shion under the cloak for the data rematch.
But it was I, Shion.
But it was Shion.
Patrick, I know you guys said that as a joke, but it actually would be a cool thing if this data rematch with Roxas right here, but just attached with Shion.
Yeah.
Yeah. How well can you defeat all of us? We need to make sure you can beat us all, so that we know you can be on the team. What?
Wait a minute. This seems very counterproductive.
We must be.
Rox
The
was
only way
like,
you can join the team is if you can destroy all of us.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
So what was Super Saiyan 4 be? Super D Duper Duper Saiyan?
I feel like that could default
Super-
back to the TN stuff. Probably be the only contribution he would ever give to Dragon Ball GT.
I am a shadow, the true self.
Yeah. Look at all this animation happening.
so much
I
black.
am anime.
You're not me!
You're happy.
Who are you? I'm you, but cooler.
Like,
Well, like one Sora and one awesome. Sora.
if when we absorbed Roxas, we could do all this stuff.
The X in my name is extreme.
Now I'm in my heart. Why? Because it's extreme.
And Dollar Goof, you're like, so I wonder what Sora's doing in there. I'm not allowed to be here.
No, you know when Yuki goes inside the Millennium Puzzle, it's like that.
Yeah.
I wonder what Sora's doing in there.
I wonder what Sora's up to.
I just wonder what Sora's up to.
Man, I just got, like, earlier today I watched, Curvifer's Did You Know voice actors for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch
Man, the
that.
idea of Yugi being voiced by anyone other than Dan Green.
Yeah, it's super. Like,
is so weird.
I heard that voice, I was just like, that ain't my Yuki. That ain't him.
What was weird for me is that I had that VHS as how I knew Yu-Gi-Oh! Was coming to Kids WB. And I remember the voice, but I was just like, wow, I didn't remember it sounded so off.
Ah.
Cause like I vividly remember that's how I learned about Yu-Gi-Oh! Was through the VHS advertisement. Yeah, as soon as I started hearing him talking, I was like, oh yeah, that's what he sounded like in there.
Hey, Patrick. You wanna know what happened to you?
What?
See, what he didn't count of is that Roxas also has retaliating flash.
So retaliating flash sucks.
They're not getting killed.
I mean, but Patrick just killed you, so does it really suck?
Got the better version. I got the cheap China brand version of it.
Goofy and Donald at the mini machine drinking elixir.
Oh, just like the Chain of Memories manga. It's like my favorite moment of the whole thing.
Just a convenient vending machine in this.
Yeah, 'cause
magic
they
castle.
needed something to do while Sora was on his emo journey.
Alright, quick question. Who installed the vending machine? Was it Organization 13 or did...
Probably
Did
Vexen.
Aqua make sure that it was there when she turned it into a cow?
No, Axel did, just so you could look cool.
Axel's like, hey, we need a vending machine.
No, Axel wanted it, and he got Vexen to do it.
Like Coca-Cola.
But Vexen just goes, why do I have to do this? Because you're the smart one.
Yeah.
You're the scientist.
I didn't-
Vexen's like annoyed, but he likes that they at least acknowledge that he's smart.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll take that compliment this time.
Alright, fine, I'll do this one thing so that I practice this shit no more.
Like, whatever you say, senpai.
I'll install your flat screen TV.
That was a 70-inch
Plasma screen
And
TV.
of course, Axel tricked him by installing the vending machine in not the basement, so that he had to, so Vexen couldn't use it as willingly as he wanted to.
We went from the legendary Super Saiyan Solid to Vending Machine Roxas. I still want art of that. I want legendary Super Saiyan Solid.
I better see
too
art of
tired.
that. Next stream, during Lingering Well, because I'm gonna be there for a while, because he's gonna kick my ass.
It's over.
Oh, hi, Gohan, did you do your homework?
Chi-Chi's gotta kick my ass! Are you okay? Oh, I've lost some feeling to my body. Can't quite feel the pain. There it is. Aww.
The way
Aww.
Randy says kick. So good.
Chi-Chi will kick my ass!
Yeah.
Hello there, Game of Philip.
I love the only. Hey, you know what? If I have to listen to a song for a long time beating up a boss, I'll gladly take the other promise over Zaldan's theme.
It's not, well, I was gonna say it's not Zaldan's theme, but it might as well be with how often you have to listen to it fighting him. There's worse hells to be stuck in.
Yeah.
Like your character, so it's not that bad. Zaldan barely has a character.
Is this Roxas's hell? Stuck inside Sora?
Oh damn. Getting pretty symbolic there.
Too symbolic for my Kingdom Hearts. Get it out of here.
Yeah, we need to dumb it down. Dumb it
Dumb it
down.
down. Friendship,
Dumb it
friendship, light, darkness.
Dumb it down.
By the way,
and
here's
go
the
away
thing.
from
If you want to do a drinking game for how many times Terra says darkness, you did.
Oh
If
god.
you pick any of the 5 things they listed back in this is basically Kingdom Hearts, and yeah, you'd probably be dead within a playthrough.
Anybody can be, you know what? Anybody can have a keyblade. You're gonna keep playing it. You're gonna keep playing.
Friends are in
Friendship,
power.
yeah, talk about friendship, light, darkness, hearts, keys. Also, don't you love how in Kingdom Hearts 3 they retcon that people have always been saying, may your heart be your guiding key?
Oh yeah.
Like, that was a phrase that Yen Sid used to tell us. Did he? Did he really?
Yeah. I've got bullshit on it.
I love how Goofy's like, did I imagine it? It's like, yeah, kinda.
Yeah, the more I plant those ideas in your head.
I fight for my friends. I also do crack AO.
Laura is messing with the plot again.
We need to have more phrases that for people to have as catchphrases.
Yeah.
We need this. We need to put this in the game. That way, our series will be remembered more often.
We need more catchphrases, damn it.
Get them all memorized.
Am I the only one in chat?
You're definitely the most active.
I don't know. Zaldan kind of scared people away.
He blew away everyone in.
I mean, when you're a legendary organization member, you kind of do that.
when you're number 3, but frankly you should be number 1.
Yeah.
Smash Ultimate is closer every day.
Please.
I need
Give me
it.
Hype intensifies. Or should I say, gameplay galleon intensifies.
Yeah.
My main is gonna be Mega Man now and forever.
Probably gonna be Toon Link or Ganondorf, most likely. Well, Toon Link, Ganondorf, or Bayonetta. One of the 3.
Well,
I'm
my main
definitely gonna give some time to Simon.
Oh yeah, Simon and Richter are definitely 2 I gotta lab with.
Also, I'll probably just, like, basically any Fire Emblem character I'll play casually because I've just invested.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
How dare you play Bayo?
I'm gonna go and play Fox and Melee.
I'll import Fox in the Melee game and Smash Ultimate.
You know, honestly, I do want to see someone do a mod where it's just like all the top tiers in each game just to find out who is the most top tier of them all, kind of thing.
It just turned into the Spider-Man Spider-Verse series where everyone still has their models lighting.
Yeah.
I mean, for some reason, I really want to main Link now that he has Breath of the
Oh,
Wild.
this is like the most interested I've ever been in base Link.
Link and Zelda. Mostly Zelda just because she looks so damn cute.
Please redeem Zelda Smash. Because please.
I need the original OG waifu.
The original.
Is it even really for waifu? It's just mostly for her in a child state.
Yeah. What?
I mean, that's like getting all hype for waifu Tiki, but you're thinking of Fire Emblem 1 Tiki.
What?
I was thinking of Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah.
The scene when Zelda's like showing Link, hey, getting up for the first time through the window.
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki, look to the window. You can see a very scary and intimidating black man.
Awful.
He's so scary. He looks. That's why we kicked him out of the country.
I'll gladly take that death if it means that laugh. Oh my god.
He's a minority and he's also a ginger, therefore.
He's from the land that's not the white pavilion. You must.
His people have no shows. Look at them.
He's from the rundown area of town. I don't like him. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See?
We're getting some good, very inappropriate laughter.
Oh my god. While the other promise is playing, this is what we're talking about.
This is a very sad moment indeed.
This is so sad. Alexis, play simple and clean.
Ratcha, shut up! For what? You say everyone to shut up. How about you shut up?
I've still haven't seen Donald singing simple.
Look it up, please.
I don't need to. It's been in my suggestions for a while.
No, yeah,
Frankly, just looking at the thumbnail gives me enough life as it is.
Every time he hits those high notes, it sounds like it hurts.
Oh, it probably does.
I still feel bad for the people who had to sing Donald's part in Atlantica.
Oh, yeah.
Like, kudos for doing it, but man, I feel bad for you.
It broke from a
How
Sonic
many
Blade.
guns have I been having?
that?
Broke through my
Yep,
Sonic Blade.
so far.
Take this. This is it. Take that. Right. This is it.
Ah!
That doesn't sound good.
Dad.
Go, unreasonably flashy bird. I believe in you.
Take that. Yeah. This is it.
Be right
This
back.
time.
Oh, that was like my fastest death yet on him. Okay, how many are left? Let's see. 1, 2,
Well,
3,
that was a
4,
tiebreaker.
5,
Who
6.
likes One Piece?
We got 6 left, so we're about halfway through them.
Sorry, don't follow One Piece.
You should
Okay,
have
we're
slightly. Get it?
Take this.
I get it! And I got you!
Saber of light. You shall obey me. We're really running out of topics at this point.
Listen, just give me something to rant about. I can rant.
It's over.
Trying to think of stuff people don't already usually rant about.
This is it.
Then I know you'll have something to talk about.
Still haven't seen Pat rant about Skyward Sword.
Let's go.
I think we have done that at one.
Hey man, I'm mysterious! God, shut up! You really sound like you care! Like you came with the authentic Shauna experience!
It's over.
Nobody's here at me,
No, I have, but I don't like to acknowledge it.
I don't want to acknowledge it!
That's from a different time.
Attack on Titan because I really don't like how Attack on Titan is going with the story.
I haven't really liked it ever for a while, honestly.
I didn't get into Attack on Titan because just like with other shows, after episode 7, I forgot to watch the next one, so I just kind of fell off.
It was just admittingly after, it was just kind of, it was one of those, let him have a victory at some point, like an actual victory, because...
Oh no, they do, later.
The problem with the manga now, with Attack on Titan stories now, is that they're more focused on the message than caring about the characters' goals. Like when they reach, like their main thing is reaching the ocean, and when they finally did, they just shrug off like, no, we gotta do this other thing, whatever.
Oh my God,
The
the
ocean.
ocean.
It was just
Exactly.
admittingly, I always found Attack on Titan was kind of lacking in the character department, which was one of the things I was really hoping that they were gonna fix, but like as it went on, it was just like, oh, so that's kind of your entire stick. That's a little disappointing.
2 at least gave some development for the side characters, so
Back off. Take this.
it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Not to mention the main mangaka has very political that really starts to stick in once you realize that, because the manga is very influenced by the world stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Especially for Korea.
Yeah.
The reason why I brought up One Piece earlier is because very recently, they introduced One Piece has finally introduced the concept of time travel in the story. I just go, all right, here we go.
Here we go, boys.
I just go.
Oh.
That's like to
That
be
always
fair.
went well.
I'm like, to be fair, One Piece also. To be fair, One Piece also introduced the concept of space. So this isn't strange. Anything can happen in One Piece. But this is also, and it's also Oda, so I trust him.
There's only so much goodwill you can have.
No, because in the new chapter that came out, the first concept he introduced is that you can only travel forward, not back.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
One Piece have computers.
Does One Piece have computers? Only one person has computers, and we still haven't seen them yet.
Dear God, literally every
But no random Joe Schmo has a computer. Only one person has it, and that's because he said there were multiple times that he is the smartest man in the world, and the technology that he is making is like way ahead of where the world is right now.
If I could do a high-pitched voice, I would say let's go Team Ruby as Ruby Rose, but frankly, not a lot of people have that high-pitched range that Nancy has.
Let's go Team Ruby! Yeah.
It actually
Need
sounds
to be a bit
better
higher.
than some of her stuff, honestly. Like, she goes full-on lollipop at
And oh man, is that annoying in cross-tag battle?
Yeah. I don't even play the game and it's ingrained in my mind.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Nani? The iconic one I can think of.
Was that JoJo reference or was that a Twisted Marshmallow?
Nani?
Alright, what's your rant about now?
You're.
Zelda.
Look, clearly you got off at the wrong bus. I think you should. Okay, but why though?
No!
My God, how did you
I
do it?
swear to God, if we reach the 20 mark again.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Halfway there.
There.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. Oh, I have a question. How many people have purchased the Nintendo's online service?
Nope.
Not me.
Oh.
I own 0 multiplayer games, so I don't even have an incentive.
Well, I have Splatoon, but I barely pick up Splatoon. Sorry.
Patrick, I like how you didn't even say I have a split. Nope. Nope. It's like, yeah, stay far away from that one.
Only subscription until Smash.
Yeah, basically I'm waiting for Smash.
Is Smash out yet? No. Then don't watch the
Then nope.
I got my Mega Mans, I got my Okamis, I got my other Mega Man.
I got my Mega Man 1s. I got my Mega Man 2s.
Got my Mega Man 3s, 4s, 5s, 7s, 9s.
I'm trying
We
to.
haven't even gotten to the X's yet, oh boy.
Huh?
Oh boy.
No, Stefan, bro. Stefan, we're already past Mega Man X. We're at Mega Man 11 now.
I knew that joke was coming. Okay, can I say, like, just like kind of on topic, I appreciate how the Keyblades react to what limits you're using.
Yeah.
Like, that's a small detail that they didn't really need, but it's so nice.
Ow! I've been shot in the chest.
And I stabbed her 47 times in the chest. Oh, that kills people!
Shot! A bullet to the chest! My one weakness!
Someone made a good joke in theater class, and I was laughing so hard that I had to sit down or like hold on the block so I don't choke.
I think the hardest kind of thing where like the I can't breathe kind of laughter from a video or stuff like that still goes to Yukio Abridged, the original Vagina monologue.
Oh god.
Where
The
it's
feeling is so good, but it's so painful at the same time.
because what that is that they take he took the script of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged episode 1 and then just replaced random words with vagina. And oh my god, the results that come from that are magical. Screw the vagina, I have a vagina! Now draw your last pathetic vagina, Yuki, so I can finish this vagina. My grandfather's vagina has no pathetic vagina, Kaima, except for baby vagina. But it also has a vagina!
Did anybody see Rox is there? You just slide like Yeah.
Ah,
I
vagina.
need it.
The same man's gonna beat you. The same man. The same man.
No.
Wait.
This is it.
No.
Buddy Dragons.
No, ah, vagina! It's not possible! No one's ever been able to summon it. Summon it? Really? Is that because it's a vagina? No, it's because a vagina makes no sense. No one can figure out how to do it. No one except vagina. Vagina. And then one of the best ones. Big brother, is it time for my vagina yet?
Patrick, do you remember the video he did with Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged by Michael Bay?
Every time Tristan talks, it's just an explosion.
Clearly destroying Rock. Clearly destroying Sora. Lord.
It's over.
That's right.
I wasn't paying attention, but as soon as I started to listen and I remembered Michael Bay, I was like, I know exactly who you're talking about and what you're talking about.
Back off. Take that.
Oh man.
Dear God, it's almost 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this might be another session.
yeah. We're not finishing the orc tonight. That's for damn sure.
Zon is sitting on a chair. What did you defeat us all tonight? Levitation. That's real cute.
Traitor. The Danganronpa traitor.
Think you're cute. What, you think you're being funny? Bitch, I'm adorable.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
How did you get so strong?
No.
I trained all day and then, oh, so now you think you're cute?
Think you're being funny? Bitch, I'm adorable.
Bitch, I'm adorable. No. No.
Vegeta's just so entertaining.
No, you know what I said at the beginning. What's normal Roxas thinking during this part? I think I know. Wait, is that me? Is that me stronger than me? Oh, fucking kill me!
Okay, well then what am I sensing? Is that the organization? Is that me? Is that me stronger than me?
Oh, fucking kill me!
So we're assuming that if Roxas sees a reflection of himself, he'll instantly slap it. Sure.
I don't know, has Vegeta done that yet?
Okay, actual topic going on the table. So we have now entered into that part of the year where all the big AAA games are starting to come out.
Yeah.
The first one being Spider-Man. So, outside of Smash, what games are you looking forward to? At the end of the year?
Soul Calibur. Just a few weeks.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that is this month.
I mean, Mega Man was just the other week, so...
Mega Man, Castlevania later this month as well. I'm really looking forward to replaying them.
Red Dead Redemption comes out this month.
I need to play the original Red Dead Redemption.
I feel like Red Dead Redemption has just been kind of there throughout its entire, announcement
No, my
cycle.
friend really wants me to play The World Ends With You.
Oh, yeah.
There's also that.
Black Ops 4 is coming out. Fallout 76 is coming out.
Yeah, I think the only thing
They're
coming
all
out this
PlayStation
year
games.
is like Spider-Man for when I finally get a PlayStation 4 and Smash. Otherwise, I've gotten everything I'm interested in.
The
And
Hero Academia game is coming out at the end of October, so I might get
I'm not sure how excited I could possibly be for that because it's just another arena fighter.
Yeah, same. Well,
Okay.
I'm really burned out on all arena fighters.
The only one I'm possibly interested for Arena Fighter is Jump Force, and that's just because I've kind of enjoyed the picks that they're done so far for that.
Yeah.
As far as my opinion on My Hero Academia game, it's not the one that I wanted. Because when I think about My Hero Academia game, I don't think of a fighter, I think of an adventure game.
Yeah, I can see that.
I guess they just want to go because that's how normally they go with shonen. You just go.
Well,
to
they kind of.
Well,
Ever since they started adapting Dragon Ball Z.
Well, it's just the fact that My Hero Academia isn't really about characters fighting. It's really about characters fighting characters. So it is a battle manga, but it's not. But it's not like
It's not its biggest strong suits.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty cool way to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when
Dramatic finish!
So when I picture a My Hero game, I'm always gonna picture an open world game where you can, where the whole goal is, make your own custom heroes. Make your own custom hero. Go your way. Try become the best hero you can, or something.
I think for me in shonen games, I'm just kind of tired of that whole.
I think most shonens, like I feel like a lot of shonens, especially like Hero Academia and JoJo, an open world game would probably be better.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Trying to make fight versus games out of everything just doesn't really work.
I think
Dragon Ball only worked because they went full fighting game and not arena fighting.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball also worked because Dragon Ball, well, one of Dragon Ball's biggest strengths was fights.
Yeah, and even then, most of them were just homages. Cool to start with. Then they became more interesting, but again, that was mostly because of Toriyama.
It's interesting because talking about Resurrection F earlier, I didn't realize how bad the CG was in Resurrection
Oh,
F.
it's bad.
Yeah.
But there's one shot of Frieza in particular I think of when Frieza's left arm is just broken.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a while since I last watched Resurrection of F, so I don't quite remember specific scenes.
Oh, it's like the entire Super Saiyan Blue fight is just like
yeah, most of Frieza versus Blue is CG.
Cause I remember watching that for the first time and go, this looks fine. But then when I took a close look at it, and go, oh no.
Oh no! Even my first time, I was just like, wow, this looks bad.
Well, even compared to Battle of Gods that had some CGI, it was so much less noticeable.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even remember off the top of my head what ones it appeared in. I definitely remember a lot of the times it appeared in Resurrection of F.
Yeah, like Resurrection F, I don't think is a bad movie. I think I do think that it's a fun movie. But the more you look at it, the more you realize how flat.
I think the problem is I like the first half of the film. It's just once we get to the actual Goku Frieza fight, that's just when the film doesn't become fun anymore.
It loses all tension, really.
I just think that a lot of the storyboarding in that movie actually is kind of
Yeah.
And then they thought to re-adapt it into an anime. Yeah, those movies are not made for a TV arc.
No.
Well, one of them made the Resurrection F arc even worse. It was the arc that had to take the hit, that way they can catch up.
Yeah.
So they outsourced it to another. They outsourced a lot of it to like I think.
You're talking about animation. Like animation is one big thing, but even just this story is not well built to be this stretched out.
But the Resurrection F, between the two movies, the Resurrection F one I think was the one that needed it for the Battle of Gods.
Yeah. Battle of Gods is pretty self-contained.
Yeah, like the only real things of value in the Battle of Gods anime is just things not around the Battle of the Gods. It was just character moments outside. There's little character moments here or there.
Like the first 3 episodes of Dragon Ball Super are really like nice and goofy. Such a late episode with the Dragon Ball characters. And then we get to episode 4. So then episode 5. I skipped on episode 4 because episode 4, let me tell you something, nothing happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, like the peel-off game is back. Oh, sweet, this is good. I like the peel-off game. This is gonna be nice and goofy. Oh, nothing happens.
It's the entire episode. Oh no.
Oh dear.
It's over.
And then episode 5, and I just felt, well, back then, when I found out, and when I the first day, oh, who did this one? Nakitate? Oh, that guy sucks. And then later,
and then you got educated by AJ.
Yeah, if that was gonna be anime AJ, I just go, I didn't make everything I'm saying, Tate, I'm so sorry.
Your art's not exactly great, but man, do you animate well.
Yeah.
Tate, you can take the time, I'm sorry, baby, forgive me.
Yeah, I didn't culturally appreciate you at the time.
I was
You're
stupid.
basically the prince from Beauty and the Beast when you find out the old hag was a beautiful fairy.
Yeah.
You're like, oh baby, I'm so sorry. It's like too late. No.
I got cursed.
Now I have a better character design.
And what's really interesting is the fact that I remember after Dragon Ball Super, Joe, my friend Joe, he had me, because the last of the Digimon Tribe was coming out, he was like, he was trying to get me to watch that slow for a while, so I finally decided, yeah, I'll watch them, so we watched them all together. And then later, Command Con happened, so I watched AJ's pedal. And during that pedal, I found out that the reason why the Digimon Tribe were moved in the first place was because Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it was going to be a show, but then Battle of Gods and Retrospective made so much money. And they were like, alright, we're going to get Dragon Ball the show, we're going to turn the
you're
Digimon
doing
Tribe to
so
movies.
well. Oh.
Which, my comment on
Take a break already? No.
and my comment on the Tribe movies, 3 is my favorite of the 6.
Yeah, watch him.
The first one is fine. The second one, I think out of all of them, is the worst. Like, both in terms of story and also just in terms of animation. Because I remember there were a lot of shots in the second one I just go, what? like, hang on, let's pause, rewind, watch that again. Yeah, what? It just, I don't know. Jason, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I
It's just a
don't
show.
know.
It's like, hey, you saw it too, right? Yes, Jason, that's not the first time I watched it for myself. What is it? Like, I don't know, Jason. Oh no.
I know what to tell you, man. It's just a movie.
Okay, we're either beating Roxas or we're going to get into 20. Whatever comes first.
Just have one.
We're either
Nice.
beating Roxas or ending the stream.
Roxas and Zaldin are in the bar just laughing at what a scrub Sora is.
Meanwhile, actual Roxas is just like, motherfucker, come on!
Roxas is like, I thought you were supposed to be strong with
You
me.
were the chosen one!
Oh, Roxas, you
Roxas, you scrub!
I have the high ground, Sora.
Wait, what are you doing in this bar? Aren't you like 15?
Come over here, enjoy being the winning team.
To beat Roxas.
What about
Everyone else
those
is waiting
guys?
outside everyone's waiting to try and get past the bouncer because they haven't been fought yet.
Yeah.
Damn mix. Oh boy, I hope I can make it in. I have the sick, really obnoxious water dance technique I've been building up on.
What? I'm just like,
Hey, Jojo.
just like 200 IQ play right there.
And then,
Oh man,
Diablo
imagine
walk
if Roxas and Ventus were the Nail and Kami to Sora's Piccolo.
Oh my god,
The
Sora.
comedy writing for that abridged series. And he doesn't know who's talking because they both have the same voice.
Yeah.
Trade to trade here. What you
I mean,
need is these things to
their
understand
voices, but yeah.
Oh, and what would we even call this hypothetical component of ours? Big green threads. We might even touch on that. I think it's perfect. Yeah, but you're big and green. You have a fire. We're in the city.
How
Oh,
would
welcome
have
to
turned this into a shitpost?
Yep.
Greetings. I'm out. Uncle Dibs!
In the chat, put a character and I'll try to impersonate them. Just for
Uh,
fun.
Oh no.
Well.
Patrick, anything but that. Anything but that.
Cannon.
Take that. Yeah, it's over.
Silly Sora, you don't have 2 keyblades. That's why you aren't as good as me.
I wish I could get 2 keyblades, but I don't have my Goof Troop and my Donald.
So,
Naruto.
Oh, God
you're
damn
just
it.
a Super Saiyan. What I am, I'm a Super Duper Saiyan.
Okay. Let me get
Good luck
alright.
for impersonating Naruto, Sophie.
When I grow up, I'm going to become Okage.
Believe it! Even I can't believe that.
In the dub, his voice barely changes when he goes from the kids to adults.
Yep.
Distracting.
I remember
So
this
it's
one
basically the equivalent if you watch Dragon.
Come back, Sasuke!
There's one subtitle in Naruto that I will always remember, because I paused and looked at it and just go, what a treat. What a treat this is. Naruto, you're a special boy. Don't let anyone tell you special boys. I love you, man. No, let me tell you the subtitle that I saw while watching Japanese. I'll cut that apple for you. I'll cut that apple. Believe it.
You go, boy! You go do you!
You go, Naruto.
You go do you!
I love you, man. You want a hug? I'll give you a hug.
Alright, Sophie, got Azula as a recommendation.
Oh.
Okay. Hang on, I need to
That
look
still
up.
reminds me, I need to go freaking rewatch Azula versus Zuko again.
You need to relive that religion.
Yesterday, but
You need to go relive that religious experience of animation right there.
yeah.
I need to rewatch Avatar Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
god.
the last time I actually watched it all. I think it was...
Please put it on Netflix again!
Yes, that's how I first watched it all in one go.
Yep.
Because Avatar was one of the many shows in that I'd catch it all the time when I was
I
younger,
watched the
but I
first...
never actually saw every episode.
You see, the thing was, I watched the first few episodes and I wasn't too convinced when the show initially aired. But it was then, you know, friends later, I think around like 2007 or stuff like that, were just like, dude, like, please, please, please watch Avatar.
Okay, so Patrick, I'm curious about something.
Yeah?
In your opinion, what's the episode of Avatar where you think it actually gets good?
I don't think a whole lot of book 1 honestly gets quite that good, except for when you get to the Air Temple. I think that's actually pretty good, but not convincing. I think it's when you get to book 2, especially when around the time Toph gets added to the show.
To short outfit, Chan. Careful. You can. No, I can't do it. That's a very specific voice.
So what you saying is that book 1 is fine, book 2 is where it gets good.
Yeah, like book 1 is like the equivalent of like Steven Universe kind of season 1, where it's pretty good. It's just not like it doesn't
Kind of like Star Wars.
doesn't convince
And
you.
then Toph comes in, it's like, I am the greatest earthbender in history.
But that's also when the show gets like significantly darker at that point, and like when a lot of its best
Like
writing.
Star Wars.
That's when a lot of its best writing starts to come in at that
Yeah,
point.
they really came into their own.
Meanwhile, Miss Chan.
Tom comes in, he's like,
I think the hard hitting moment is when muzzled Appa, I think is like when okay, this show is like next level at this point.
I remember I've seen a lot of the Bossing Say episodes on TV.
They
and I wasn't really caught up on the show.
Dude, Tales of Bossing Say, like a friend of mine posted like the Iroh thing on Facebook.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
why do you gotta post that? God damn it.
What you gotta do
I
me like
first
this,
got
man?
introduced in Avatar when they were marathons near the end of season 2, and I'm like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, it wasn't until I think around the announcement of Korra that I started that I binge watched the original series on Netflix. Because it's like that's like a lot of a lot of shows that I actually
You know what?
it
It actually was. it was honestly because of my disappointment with the M. Night Shyamalan film that made me like, okay, you know what? I kind of want to go back and actually watch this entire series and like, holy shit, this show is fucking amazing.
I definitely remember like a lot of the shows that I watched as a kid. I had only seen sporadically, and it wasn't until later that I binge watched them that I actually was ever fully caught up on series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened with Avatar. That's what happened with Pokemon. That's what happened with Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what happened with Dragon Ball. That's what happened with Adventure Time. I'm just listing shows that I'd catch every once in a while when I was a bit younger, well, at least in relation to like Adventure Time. And then it wasn't until like I sat down and just binge watched them on whatever streaming service was available that I finally actually watched the whole series.
See, Legend of Korra Season 3 is really good, it's just that after Season 2 was before that, and that pretty much turned a lot of people off from the show.
I still haven't got back to Season 3.
No,
it was season 2.
It was season 2 that was the bad one.
Yeah.
I mean, some people even don't. I mean, Season 1 is fine, but But there's a lot of problems with it. Season 2 is blech.
I watched all of Season 1 when it was done, just to see what Korra was about. I remember getting to the end of Season 1 and just going,
I think it was that Season 1 ended on a way that could have been so great to set up for Season 2, and they didn't go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Pat says you beat up a whole bunch of Heartless to make yourself feel better.
Gotta remember who's the real OG here.
How dare you take out your frustrations on those poor innocent Heartless.
Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. Next week, we're gonna have another attempt at this.
Wait, Patrick, one question. Wait, enough. I have one question.
Yeah?
What is the total death count?
Okay, let's see. The total death count so far. Sephiroth is 9. Axel is 3, that's 12. Lexius 1, 14. Marluxia, 14. And then Sultan 20, so 34. And then Raxus is 20, so 54 right now.
Oh god.
And we aren't even to Lingering Will yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Good times ahead.
Yeah, Zaldin the Wall will be our raid hashtag. So in terms of YouTube recording, we're done. See you guys later.